And we are live! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Savin's World. My name is Savin, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. Something a little different for you guys today. We're actually not in the world. We're actually in the prefab editor because we got some building to do tonight, guys. It's gonna be awesome. So tonight, guys, we're gonna be talking about the new console version that was announced. I'll give you the details, ins and outs on that announcement. And then we're going to be going through the current console version and how it will be different, or how the new version is going to be different to the old version. And while we chit-chat about that, we are going to be building the OG original Castle Steel. Oh, yeah, baby. So, if you look on my channel, one of the very first videos that, I think it was like the fourth or fifth video I ever produced. It's really bad, by the way. Don't go back and watch it. But was a tour of what I called Castle Steel. It was one of the big builds I made on the console version. It was made 100% in survival in a regular playthrough. And it was a massive, massive steel castle. So that's what we're going to be replicating today. We're going to be bringing that back here. We're going to build it, try to get it as close as we can. It's going to be sweet. Before I introduce the Survival Syndicate and get into the discussion, though, I do want to make a couple of quick announcements, guys. First, I just wanted to send a general thank you out to all of the members of Savin's Court. You guys are awesome. As you may or may not know, the first part, the first 3 or 4 months of the year are absolutely horrible when it comes to ad revenue on YouTube. And all of your guys' support really has gone a long way and in making sure that I could continue making the videos. So I just wanted to start off by saying thank you to all the members out there. You guys are all awesome, and your support really does mean a whole lot. So thank you so much, first and foremost. Speaking of members, guys, I am going to be starting a new member series for Alpha 21 once that drops, which no Alpha 21 Streamer Weekend is not this weekend. So if anybody's out there spreading that around, that is not true. Otherwise, we would be in Alpha 21 right now. Actually, no, we'd wait until tomorrow. But yeah, no Alpha 21 as of yet. So just so you guys are aware. As far as regular content, I am continuing the video series that I'm started on the console version, the differences between the old console and the new console version that we'll be starting. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to announce. Was just a big thank you to the members for your support has really made the difference. The beginning of the year is usually really bad when in terms of YouTube revenue, but this year has been really, really bad. And yeah, your support has helped me get through it, so I really do appreciate it. All right, let's get into the conversation and introduce all of my friends here who are going to be helping me build the Castle Steel and discussing the console version. So first and foremost, as always, ladies first. Oh, let me get up here. There we go. Ninja, how you doing, Ninja?
Hey, I would jump, but I'm in the air. Oh, I can't. Hi there.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us again. Appreciate
Well, thanks for having us.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking forward to this, guys. This is going to be so much fun. So, Ninja, thanks for joining. We're going to have a blast. And
Thanks for having me.
next up on the list, Captain Whisker
Hello.
Biscuits. How you doing, brother?
Good. How you doing?
I am excellent. So when I wanted to do this, I had this idea for this building stream. Of course, I had to invite the Whisker Biscuits because they are the creators of, in my opinion, the greatest custom POI ever made for 7 days, which was the Eden Center Mall. So,
Ah, shucks.
Shucky darns. Thank you, sir.
so of course I had to invite the Whisker Biscuits. But how you doing, Captain? Good to see you.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Excellent. So Captain's going to be the foreman on this build here because he's like the building expert. So we'll be
No,
following.
you're giving him a big hat.
we'll be following his lead, and then last but certainly not least, Schneidi, how you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Howdy. I'm doing great.
Excellent.
Great.
Excellent. So just so you guys all know out there, Schneidi isn't as familiar with the console version as you know the Whisker Biscuits and myself, which is perfectly okay because Schneidi is only here for eye candy. All right, he's the eye candy of the group. So everybody watching, you know, feast your eyes on this awesome slice of man meat right here. His job
I mean,
is.
what's that, like minced liver, minced meat, chopped liver? What the hell is that? What is that saying? Dang it!
No, but seriously, I'm really interested to hear what Schneidi has to say about because I guarantee when we get into the discussion about the current console version, since Schneidi hasn't really played it, he's going to be like, "What the hell?"
It's true.
It's
Yeah.
night and day difference. So I'm really interested to hear Schneidi's perspective. So, Schneidi, thanks for being here. Thanks for being something good for the audience to look at. But I'm also interested in your opinion on the topic as well. So.
That. Yep. Always willing to help.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be starting the build. Let me give you a brief outline of Castle Steel. Castle Steel is basically a castle surrounded by a gigantic wall. It's a 100 by 100 block wall. That is, the wall itself is 8 blocks high, and then there's towers on each corner that are an additional 6 blocks, I think. And then there's something at the top to make it 15. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be building, and then we're going to be discussing the console version. I'm going to start off by telling you the basic details of the announcement, and then we'll get into things. But real quick, let me jump into chat and say hello to all the fine folks at home. Roof Dread, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Chrono, how you doing, man? Ooh, real quick, guys. Chrono is going to be making his debut in tomorrow's Super Soldiers video on Savin's World Live. So be on the lookout for that. We've got a special guest coming to the Super Soldiers series for Project Zomboid. So, ooh, yeah, spoiler. Good to see you, Chrono. Good to see you. Let's see. ESH1998, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Ninja in the chat, of course. Kelly, how you doing, Kelly? Good to see you, man. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Shannon, how are you? So glad that you are able to join. Kelly and Shannon, the mod extraordinaires. They are awesome. Stravenstein, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Bradley, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Video Gamer 24/7, welcome to the stream. So glad you were able to make it. M, welcome to the stream. And Hamrog, welcome to the stream. Excellent. Okay. So as these guys, I'm gonna be overseeing. I'm kind of like the supervisor of the build. I will add where I need to, but these guys are going to be doing the majority of the work, just so I can chat with all of you fine folks at home. But we'll keep an eye on the progress here as we go along. But let me start off with the basics of the announcement, the new console version that was announced. Fallen Soul, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And Zombie Horde, welcome to the stream. So the Fun Pimps did announce that a new console version is in the works. It will be coming out for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S consoles, so the new consoles. They would like for the release of that console version to coincide with the Alpha 22 update for PC. That's basically the extent of the announcement. They didn't really go into too
What
much
else?
detail past that.
Hey, well, what fills?
What was that? I missed. Are you? Okay, I don't know.
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Wolfman, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. So that's pretty much all we... Whoa. Nice. See, that's why we love the prefab editor, guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This entire wall was built in like 2 seconds. Oh, prefab editor is so much fun. So, yeah, that's the ins and outs, guys. That's basically what we know. They did say that, it will... start with it won't be, I don't think it's going to initially be fully multiplayer, cooperative multiplayer, but that will be the goal down the road. Eventually that's where they're gonna take it. I do believe it's going to be 4-player co-op to start with is the goal, and then they will it'll be totally completely cross-platform multiplayer once they get a little further down the road. So that's the goal. One thing I will say, guys, is you always have to take, so their goals and what actually happens are always completely different. So every time they give you a timetable, you got to take that timetable with a grain of salt, because they are very, very bad at hitting their target goals. That's just the way the Fun Pimps have always been. So when they say that they would like for it to be released in conjunction with Alpha 22, there's a possibility that may not happen. It might actually take longer than initially announced. So make sure whenever you hear people talking about the new console version, if anybody is telling you that there's concrete dates set in stone, or anything about it is set in stone, that's not the way it is, guys. So keep that in mind. Yeah, that's basically all we know is that it's coming for the new consoles, and it will hopefully be released when Alpha 22 for PC is released. And that's about it. That's what we know. Crazy Kiwi, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. So yeah, you got to remember, guys, the Fun Pimps. If you remember the build up to Alpha 20, they were saying, oh, next year, that's the year we want to go gold. Our goal is to go gold next year. And then here we are a year and a half after Alpha 20 was released. And we're just now getting Alpha 21, nowhere even close to gold. So that's the thing you got to keep in mind when they make these types of announcements. No doubt about it. It is good news. It is good news. The console version's been in limbo for over 5 years. The last console update was December of 2017. So it has been a very, very long time since there's been, really any movement on the console version. So the fact that we now have, at least some movement, it's good. It's a good sign. It's good news. However, it's not all good news. Number one, again, we can't. There's no definitive date. There's no excuse me, no confirmed date. There's a general outline of when they would like to see it happen, but that is subject to change for sure. Oh, the wall's coming along, guys. We're getting there.
You wanted 8 high, right?
Yeah. Well, it's 10 total. So
10 total?
8 above ground, 2 below ground, 8 above ground.
All right, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Good deal.
Awesome. So that's basically what we know about the update. So what I've been doing, nice. God, look at that. Look how. So guys, you got to keep in mind, this is 100 blocks across. Do you know how long this took me to actually do in a vanilla playthrough on the console version? having number one, not only to place down each block, but then to go through and upgrade each block. Yeah,
A couple
crazy.
hours.
Couple of hours, yeah.
Couple hours.
Yeah,
Couple of hours, yeah. But
And you had to make all the resources.
Yep.
Yeah.
yep,
Nope.
I had to mine all the resources. I had to smelt all the resources. Get my hands on all
Okay.
that steel.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
maybe 3. 3.5, maybe. All right, so that's the good news when it comes to the console update. The bad news is that it is only going to be for the new versions. It is only going to be for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S. The current console version, guys, is dead. It is what it is. We're not going to be seeing any updates for the PS4. Now, I have to caveat this, that the Fun Pimps did say that they're keeping the door open for potentially releasing an update for the current version, but that is not looking good. Pretty much that's their way of saying it's not going to happen without straight out coming out and saying it's not going to happen. So yeah, no YouTube, I'm not going to place an ad in the middle of my live stream. Thank you. Yeah, so guys, it's good news that there is movement on the console version, but it's bad news because the current console version will not be updated. It's going to be a completely brand new version. Chrono said, "Holy moly, having 50 viewers. I hope you deactivated the alerts." I think I turned the noise off, so we won't be getting lots of chimes kicking in. So, but yeah, the 7-day streams have been doing pretty good. I love it. I love it. Yeah, guys. So, good news, bad news. Another, I guess, piece of okay news is that the Fun Pimps are going to try to work on getting a discount for any of the current console players. So if you currently own 7 Days to Die for the PS4 or the Xbox One, and holy crap. Okay, Chrono. Now now I get
My
what you were
Lord.
talking about. Gee. Holy cow. Chrono just
Whoa.
gifted
My
20
gosh.
Sevens World memberships.
Wow.
Holy cow. Chrono, man. That is amazing.
Wow.
That is absolutely awesome, dude.
That's awesome.
Chrono, dude. I don't know what to say, man. That is thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. That's 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 very, very generous, man. I really, holy crap. Thank you so much. So all of the new members, make sure if you haven't yet joined the Discord server, you'll get your role assigned there, and then you can access all of the member perks there. I post the members server information there, as well as the members only series. You can access that on the Discord. So if you haven't yet, make sure and join the Discord server, so that way you can access all of the perks. So awesome! Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Chrono. You're awesome, dude. You are awesome, brother. So, yeah, holy cow. Yeah, Shannon or Kelly, if you guys could, drop the link to the Discord server for me. That way all of the new members, if they haven't yet, they can jump onto the Discord server and access those perks. So, let's see here. Big Killa, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And Grape Drink, thank you very much for joining. Yeah, there it goes. So the alert is there, but I just turned down the volume so we won't be hearing that hearing the chime the entire time. And oh, there we go. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. That is the link to the Discord server, guys. So if you haven't yet, join that, and we'll get your role assigned, and you can access all the wonderful perks for becoming a member of Savin's Court. All right. So after that member bomb there, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Good. You know what? It's a
The
good
console
thing.
version of 7 Days to Die.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks, Schneidi. Thanks. See, now you guys know why Schneidi's
No
here.
problem.
So much enthusiasm
Yep.
out of Schneidy. I mean, the console version 7.
But
What a snob.
I believe I was talking about the discount that they are hopefully getting a discount in the works for current console players. That way they will not have to pay full price for the game again. So I mean, it's the least, in my opinion, it's the least that they can do. For the current console players, see, that's the one thing that a lot of people don't understand is the console version of 7 Days is still very popular. It still has a pretty high concurrent player rate every weekend on the console. To this day, almost 5.5 years later since it's seen an update, and they still have a very loyal fan base and player base, which is kind of crazy.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's really kind of cool. So, console gets crossplay with PC. That's the goal. Yes, they would like to get it to complete crossplay. So, it'll be no matter what system you're playing it on, you can play with you know, if you're on PS5, you can play with console players or Xbox players. They want to be completely cross-plat. That's the goal anyway. So, will it ever actually happen? I don't know. We'll see. I hope so. I think that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Stravinsky says, with the thousands of hours I have got out of 7 days, I wouldn't mind paying for it a couple of times. Yeah, see, I'm kind of the same way. I have thousands upon thousands of hours in both versions, and I will absolutely say I've gotten my money's worth out of both versions, both the console and the PC version. So, but I do think, you know, leaving the current version, you know, the current console version players, you know, giving them a little something for their loyalty and continued play of the game, I think is at least, you know, a good step. So there we go, guys. That's the basics. That's pretty much all we know as of right now. But what I've done is because when I say the current console version and the current PC version, or what the new console version will look like, when I say they are different, I mean they are radically different. I mean, it's night and day different. It's insanely different. So, let's see. Bradley says, sadly, I wouldn't hold my breath for crossplay. Microsoft and Sony tend to not play nice. Yeah, that is true. That is a hurdle that they would have to, you know, yeah. There are some hurdles, guys. There are some hurdles that they're going to have to navigate. So I hope they can make that happen. That would be awesome. But again, I always say, you got to take with the fun pimps, you have to take what they say, their goals. You got to take those with a grain of salt. they are not they're not known for hitting their target goals accurately. So so keep that in mind. All right. So how are we looking here, guys?
We're looking.
I forget how big the turrets are supposed to be.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
All right.
Daddy, you're just supposed to pose. I mean, for crying out loud.
All right, Savin, I need you to take the ground. I need you to take the ground, and I need you to move it down like whatever it would be, 3 spots, I guess.
3 spots? Okay.
Yeah, for now. I think you'll have to move it back up, but for now, I need you to move the ground down 3 spots.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Did that work?
My ground didn't move. Hold on.
Mine didn't either.
Now mine. Hold on. No, mine didn't move. Did yours move?
No.
Yeah. No, yours didn't move.
No.
No.
Why can't we take the ground level down?
I don't know. You can usually do that whenever you
I'm
want.
not able to do it.
Yeah, we don't have. We don't have that kind of authority.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. Is there any way we can just build the wall up so just use this ground level and just move everything up?
Well, yeah, if you move, you can move the whole prefab up. Try doing that 3 times, and I just need to put ground underneath this.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. So let's do...
try moving the whole prefab up. Usually moving the ground level down.
Whoa!
Did that do it?
It's got to rebuild it every time. So that should... Is that one? That's one.
That's
space,
one,
right?
yep. 2 more?
Yeah, 2 more. You gotta let it rebuild each time.
There we go. That was 3.
All right. Good deal.
I don't see a difference.
You should, if you come down here. You should definitely see a difference.
Oh yeah, I see a difference from up here. You can tell.
All right, so
Cool.
I'm gonna try to build the ground underneath.
See, now
it,
there's
and
like
I need
a
to
space in
ground
between
level.
the checkers.
Oh, okay, I see.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's what it did. It moved the whole thing up, so now we
Yeah.
can add more ground underneath.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right, real quick, let me say welcome to Hunter U. Welcome to the stream, and Sad BU. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Hunter U says 5+ years development different. Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot has changed over the 5 years. I mean, it's night and day different. So what I've done, like I said, I've started my new series comparing the current console version to what the new console version will look like. Because I want to, try to help the console players acclimate to the new version, make the transition as smooth as possible. Because almost everything is different. Almost everything about the game is different. I mean, there are some similarities, but a lot of the systems and that kind of thing have been completely changed. So, let's see. A grain of salt is possibly giving the staff of Fun Pins more leniency than they really deserve. Yeah, they that is a fair point. They are not very good at hitting their goals. That's why every time during the streamer weekends and like when they came out and said we want to go gold next year, I'm like, oh come on, why would you even say that?
Yeah.
That's not even within the realm of possibility. Why would you say that? I mean, it's just I facepalm and shake my head. Salvador, welcome to the stream. Are they updating the Xbox One version or no? It does not look good, no. You're going to have to get it on the new Xbox Series X or S if you're going Xbox, so. Are you thinking about one of those 20-pound salt licks, maybe? Yeah. Yes. A very, very large grain of salt. All right, so let's get into some of the changes, guys. All right, so now, did you need anything else from me, Captain, or are you good?
You can move the ground back up now, like back up to ground level. So back up 3 spots or whatever.
So move the POI back down?
Yeah. Or you can move the ground level up, actually. Now you can move the ground level. So you can adjust the ground level and you can move it.
Okay.
You should be able to move it up. That way the ground level is just underneath it.
2, 3. All right, I moved it up 3.
Okay. Why is that not working?
It's still a gap.
What are you trying to do?
Just make the... See, if you were to import this POI right now, this is how it would look. It'd be 3 above ground this way. You don't want to do that. You want to take this checkerboard and you want to bring it back up to where we had it. So that'll become the ground.
Do you want me to move it up 1 more so that the ground is level with ground level?
Yeah, you're gonna need to bring it up to where it was, like for this first ground we built here.
Okay, I can do that.
So maybe take the POI down, but usually by now you can just move the ground level. I don't know why.
All right, how's that?
Didn't do anything on my
Didn't
screen.
do anything for me either.
I don't know why it's not working. Try taking the POI to back down. I guess
It didn't do anything on your guys' screen?
No.
Negative Ghost Rider.
It
Yeah,
might
because
be
it's
now.
right now. It is. Do you guys have the stream up?
Yeah.
Look at
Oh
the
yeah, it
stream.
is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Interesting.
So do I need
Hold on.
to? Do you guys need maybe to leave and then have me reinvite you to reload it?
Yeah. Sometimes when you have the more people you have in prefab editor, sometimes it messes things up.
Okay.
Like like changes won't be seen like this. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I'll go out and come back in and see if it works.
Okay.
Same.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. Let me know if you guys need me to send you another invite. I will definitely do that.
Yeah, you probably need to do that.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, thanks again, Chrono, man. That was awesome. ESH says at the time, I think Iron Galaxy did a good job on the PS4 and Xbox One port. Yeah, I mean when it came out, it was pretty close. It was yeah, but it just stopped, and then the PC version continued continued to get the updates, and it was night and day different. All right, here, real quick, guys. I'm gonna switch over. Give me a second here. I'm gonna do send out some invites here. There we go. Invite. Ninja, did you leave and do you need another invite, or is it looking good on your screen? Okay. All right. Well, I sent Ninja or Captain and Schneidi a new invite, so. Oh, darn it. And then I forgot to switch the screen back. Hold on, guys. There we go. We're back. Okay. So since we are going to be building, why don't we talk about the changes to the building system? If you guys go back and watch, again, I would not recommend doing so because the video is absolutely, it's really bad, guys. It's really bad. give me a break. It was one of the first videos I ever made. But the reason that I made the castle the way I did was due to stability issues. There were some major stability issues in the console version. Things would collapse a lot. You would have these weird, like, almost ghost blocks, pretty much. Like, it was it would cause anytime you try to build in a space, it would collapse. Like, anything you'd place would automatically collapse. And it was a weird bug where there was like a tiny speck of the old block would remain, so it would actually occupy that space, and you couldn't see it, and it was really frustrating. So I built this pretty much the original castle steel. Pretty much it's a giant box with a few little add-ons to make it look like a castle. So and the building system now, I mean, just think about the amount of shapes that we have. Stability has come a long way. They've stabilized a lot of the stability issues. There are still some issues with building in the game, but this next alpha we're going to be up to over 2,000 block shapes, which are cool. But the console version has, like, the PC version, they really streamlined the building. So you have the 5 you've got wood, or the frame, and then you've got wood, then you've got cobble, concrete, and then finally steel. That's it. That's all the materials you have to work with. The console version did have more materials to work with, so that is one thing that the console has that they streamlined in the PC version. Let's see here. Lidl, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And Kyle, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So the building system is actually what initially drew me to 7 Days to Die. It's what I was so excited about. The ability to build anything, anywhere I want. Yes, please. Thank you. So that's what originally got me excited about the game in the first place. And it's nice to see how far the building system has come, because it was rather basic in the console version. In comparison, at the time, it was really cool. I mean, it was awesome. And now we've gotten to the point where, again, like I said, over 2,000 shapes to work with really opens up the creativity and the. So if I were to design Castle Steel in Alpha 21 or Alpha 22 when the new console version comes out, it would be radically different. I would probably try to do a more authentic castle build, and the new block shapes that are available are going to make that possible. We'll have everything that a medieval castle would really truly have, which is cool. Hunter says, I missed the cobble frames. Yes, exactly. That's one thing that they did remove. So yes, you could actually absolutely build, instead of just the wood frames, they actually had cobblestone frames as well. Chrono says, I have to go pick up the wife. I'll be back in a few hours. Ooh, awesome, dude. No worries, brother. Thank you again, man. Thank you again. And we've got another, probably 2.5 hours to go. So yeah, plenty of time. And rebar, yes. So they have the cobblestone frames, which you could upgrade to cobblestone and then go from there. Then they have the rebar frames, which you first upgraded to wet concrete, and then it dries into dry concrete. Then you could upgrade to steel. They also got rid of iron, so there were actually iron blocks in the current console version as well. So yeah, really cool. All right. How are we looking, guys? What's the next step?
Okay.
The ground didn't change for me, so I don't know what's going on with that.
The ground still didn't change?
No, I'm just gonna go with it.
Okay.
No, so I can't get any. I can't get the 2 blocks underground then.
All right, I can do that.
All right.
All right. So let me see here.
You don't.
Nope. All right. So it's. Oop. That's not what I meant to do. God, it's been so long since I've used the prefab editor.
Yeah, I can't get the blocks underground.
Captain, remind me here.
Well, the best bet, I can do it real quick, but I just don't know if it'll work. Like, I just gotta go.
How do you select a block? I completely forgot.
Select a block?
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah,
thank you.
like,
Z. Thank you. Okay, I can do it. All right. So Z here. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that, and then it's backspace 3. Okay, I remember now. All right. So we want to go 2 more down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you can. Okay. I'm remembering. I'm starting to remember, guys. God, it's been so long. Okay, Z there.
See, I don't know what you're seeing. I just put one down here where I'm at. Like, I did it, but like I don't know what you're seeing. Because I see the open spot on it.
I see what you just did.
I don't see the land that I put earlier. It's gone, so I don't know if it's.
And then Z there, and it's Shift. Is it Shift?
Shift
G?
G to
Shift G.
expand the box.
Shift
Yep.
G.
So
Yeah,
we wanna
that
go-
expands, or just G if you want to move it.
Okay, there we go.
If you want
So
it.
there's Shift G. The only thing is you're going to have to replace the steel blocks for the wall, if that makes sense.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so now that I have my box here, what I forget, what's the fill button?
L.
L. You have to make sure you have it selected in your inventory and then just,
Yeah.
or in your toolbar. And then,
Even I forgot that. That's
right.
what I was trying to whisper to Captain earlier. I was like, "What fills?"
There we go. So do you see that?
I see what you've done.
No, I don't.
I think maybe not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think we might have issues because I don't see it.
Okay.
But yet now the ground that I put there is there. What is happening?
It's the prefab editor.
Down here where I'm standing at, like the ground filled in, like where I put the ground. But it should be like this all the way across,
Huh.
and it's
So you-
not. For
Yeah, it's almost like
You're
No,
not
it's not
seeing
registering
that
everything.
that the ground was filled in?
no.
No. I'm
Yeah.
not seeing the ground filled in, and the floor is still right here where my head's at. Like the ground, like for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's not.
Like I see the space. Like I can go underneath
I didn't see where you.
and see. I don't know. I think it's almost glitching to where one person does something, and it's not showing for the rest of us
Huh.
the same way. Like I can if Savin.
Well, no, we all see the square, right? The wall.
Yeah. But maybe underneath here, it's like maybe because we didn't do that first for some reason.
No.
See what I mean? Like,
Well, why don't we?
Seven put a whole thing, and I can sit here and add my own if I
Yeah,
want.
well, okay. Well,
See?
try.
So it's like, why am I able to do that if it's already filled in
I
on
can
his
see.
side?
I can see you adding your thing.
Okay.
Where's Savin at? Where are you at?
I'm
Come down to the dark side, Savin. Come
Savin.
underneath.
I will
Underneath
come
the
to
crown.
you. All right, I see
That's
Ninja.
fine. All right. I just-
Okay, so see, like where you're at,
See-
Savin, are you inside blocks right now?
Yes.
Because you should be.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yeah, we're not.
Like,
So-
I have open space, and
You
I
see
can
me-
actually add more blocks
Yeah,
right
you see
here.
me adding this?
Yeah, I can see that.
So what the heck?
Why are?
Well,
I don't-
you're in on my screen. It's just replacing. It's just replacing the
The ground.
Yeah, it's just replacing the forest ground with the steel
That's-
block. So.
That's on mine. There's no forest ground here.
Well, when you're inside the block, it removes the actual.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I know, but no, I can see. I'm outside now. See, I'm over here,
Uh-huh.
and I can see you guys. I still see you guys.
Oh, okay.
Like there's no ground there for me. Like it's
Yeah,
Weird.
like it's open for me too.
Yeah.
Well, it is there. So.
all right. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go with it then.
Yeah. So to go.
And you brought the ground level up.
Yep, the ground
To
level
that,
is
okay.
now level with the
All right.
bottom, like the bottom of the castle
All
wall
right,
here.
then. All right. I'm gonna leave those pieces I put in there because that'll create a void if I don't.
Okay.
So I'll just leave those pieces that I just added in there, and then you continue with the wall going through the ground then, I guess. Because I don't know if I don't know if it'll work for me.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I
don't
can
know.
do
Go
that.
ahead and,
So
what do you want the turrets? Like how
How big are they supposed to
are
be?
they, like 20 by 20?
20 by 20 seems
that
ridiculously
10?
large.
And I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I counted 20 and I was like, "Eee, that
Wait.
seems big."
what are we
Right.
talking about?
Like
The corner,
the inside
turrets.
corner, the turrets. Like
the,
I don't know
the
what
corners.
the dimensions are.
Oh, you mean the towers?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
turrets, towers.
There we
They
go.
are. They're only 3 blocks.
Whoa. What?
3 blocks.
Here,
No.
let me
It
get.
can't be.
Really? 1, 2, 3?
Hold on. I'll
3.
fast forward here and I'll actually go in and
3 by
count.
3 by 3. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be that. Maybe, but they'd be
Oh, no,
real
not-
skinny.
Okay. I will count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 5 blocks. Sorry, my bad. 5 blocks.
Okay, so 5. Yeah, so 5 out and then 5 over, 5 in.
Yep, and then the
Okay.
third block is where the the door entrance would be.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
I will go down and build the. I will have to.
All right. I'm just
Um,
building that there for like.
yeah.
I'm building on 6. I'm doing 5, and then on the 6th block, I'm building it.
Okay. 7. Also, another question.
Yes.
How big is the inside?
I'm just gonna bring up the video real quick so I can see.
I know I could too, but I have a stream up. I'm
It's
busy.
not- it won't let me. And now it won't let me build below.
Yeah. So yeah, something.
Oh, you're not. Wait. Oh yeah, you
being
can.
goofy.
Yeah, it's on his channel.
I know.
So like I can
So-
add in 1 block, but I can't go down 2.
I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here. Like
Alright,
usually
then
when we we'll just go out and come back in and it like
It resets
works.
and
yeah usually that's because we had to do that for the mall. She would be building things and I wouldn't see any of it. I'd be like, what the hell's going on? What are you doing?
yeah.
And I'd have to go out and just we'd both go out and come back in and then all of her, everything she did shows up.
Okay, let's try this here. G. Oh, here. Let me shift G. Let me bring this down 2. There we go. And then L. Okay. Did that go all? Oh, nope. I'm going to have to do this. Shoot that one out. Shoot that one out. And then I will do Z there. And Z here. There we go. And now I can shift G. Bring it down 1 more block. Maybe. There we go.
Good
L.
math, Schneidi.
There we go. Okay.
Yay.
I'm
getting
proud
it.
of you.
I'm getting it, guys.
I can count.
Schneidi can
Schneidi can
count.
count?
Yay!
Oh, man.
It's pretty sad, but I went over there like, what's Schneidi doing?
All right.
Well, think of it this way: nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do that can't be undone.
That's
easily.
true.
So.
Valid point. But do we want to clean up after you, Schneidi? That is the question. Question of the day.
Well, how am I going to learn if I don't try?
That's true. We have to teach you. I mean,
Yep.
gosh. Then you can build your own castle one day, Schneidi.
Yeah.
A
that's
castle
probably
in the prefab editor sky. Won't that be
Yeah.
nice?
I'll just do it in regular.
Ay. Well, you're no fun at all, Schneidi. Live a little.
All right. I'm
I know.
halfway there, guys. Halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
There we go.
Oh, I love the prefab editor.
Yes,
It can be such a pain in the butt sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely can.
Don't I know
There
it?
we go. L there. All right. Can you guys see me adding this stuff down here, or does it just look empty?
Just looks empty. Well, no, wait, no. I see.
I can kind of see some stuff.
Yeah, I see some edges.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the middle, and I can see the edges of the wall.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
thinking you're doing it. You're doing it.
I'm doing it, guys.
I think you're doing
Doing it.
it.
All right, there we go. So I've got all 4 of the wall, 2 blocks into the ground. There we go. There we go, guys.
All right. Now we're cooking with peanut oil.
Ooh, excuse me. All right. Well, we can get back to things here. Let me jump back into chat here. Jason, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And a random furry, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Excellent. You know, I just kind of want to build. Oh, I love this too much. Oh, yes. Starting to come along. All right. Very nice.
Sav, you want me to show you something neat?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like neat things.
I like neat things. Where'd you go?
I'm over here in the one corner.
Gotcha. I see it.
See how I've always hated this about prefabs. See the block where the block and the ground meet?
Yep.
Right, see how there's like that indent?
Yep.
Watch this. Hold on. Stay right there. I'll show you.
Okay.
Come back down.
We're learning something new, guys. Captain's
Oh, yeah,
showing
you're
us the
right.
trade secrets.
Yeah, I'll show you how to get rid of it. Can you see the blue? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the blue?
No.
Negative.
No.
Nope. Can't
Okay.
see your blue.
Yeah.
The blue.
All right.
No,
Oh, I
yeah.
have the blue box up. I started it right in this corner. I went all the way down. Then you hit G to move it, and you move it down one, and then into the wall, into that block, and then just watch that gap. Ready?
Yep.
See it moving?
Oh. Yeah, I see it moving.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fancy.
No, I can take,
Ooh,
I can
pretty.
take that. Let's see how I can.
That is pretty cool, though.
That
Yeah,
is
it's
sick,
just-
dude.
It's the up and down arrows. All you have to do is you could just adjust it with the up and down arrows.
That is
And then-
awesome.
there, it's done, and it makes it look so much cleaner.
Holy cow.
Yep.
Well done.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so walk us through how you did that. Like go key by key. So
All right.
if I want
All
to
right.
recreate it.
All right, so well, you can go ahead and do it. You start right here in the corner and hit Z.
Okay. On the
And then-
corner of the
Right. I just put that block right there. Put it right there.
okay.
Like, hold on, let me get rid of that block. There you go. All right, put it right where I had that block at.
Got it.
All right, and then you go down here. It's you can do it. There's tons of ways to do it. I would just do it this way. Just come down here, put it on this corner.
I went the wrong way, didn't I?
Yep. Wrong
This
corner.
way.
Right, that
North.
blue block's still there, right?
Yep.
Down on that. Okay, and then go here in this corner and hit Z,
All right.
and then your
Right
blue block. The
there.
blue block should be the whole. This should be the whole building now, right?
Yep.
Like the whole length of just one square.
Yep.
Okay, and now you want to hit G and that'll bring up the dimensions. Now you want to sink it down one and over into the wall one.
G, sink it. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. I got it.
Sink it down one and over into the wall one.
Down one and over.
Into that block. Yep.
Okay.
Into that block. And now just hit the up arrows. Or the up arrow. There you go.
Oh.
And now to remove it, just hit backspace. If you didn't know that, that's how you remove the blue.
Oh, I just click left on my
Very
mouse.
But yeah, you can do that
nice.
too.
So there you go, guys. If you're in the prefab editor and you're looking, damn, we're doing prefab editor tips and tricks with Captain here. That is awesome. Yeah, because those gaps are so annoying.
Oh, I know. I hate them.
Yeah, because you try to level out your prefab, and make sure it goes into a world and looks normal, and then
Yeah.
it ends up looking
You got a
janky.
goofy gap around the dang thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's goofy gap time.
All right. Well, why don't we?
All right, I got the box towers, the boxes.
1, 2.
How high
3,
up
4.
above the wall did
Oh.
they go?
They went. You guys went one too many here.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I think he did 6 because of the door.
Wait, I did 6 because of the door. That would even it out, wouldn't it? I'm not sure.
No, actually 5.
No,
I think,
yeah, it
'cause
needs
then
to be
you'd have
5.
2 on either side.
So the door would be right there.
Okie doke.
Oh, so it's okay. So build it on 5.
So
You don't
2,
want 5 in
4,
front of the block.
5.
I got it.
So then that way there's 2 blocks on the left, 2 blocks on the right.
Yep. I got it.
Well, I've gone too far.
That's alright. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Set it up.
Very
I like
nice.
using a super digger. At least I'm
do
not
I?
working
Do you
with
guys?
cars.
Did you already do the other gaps around the walls?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alright, so 2.
Oh, that is so good. Okay. So what else? What other differences? Oh, nice. Okay. So then that will leave.
Wah, wah. There we go. Whippity 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 woo. Whoa. So you get. Whoa.
So you need to bring it in. So here, do you want me to build one, guys, to show you?
I think I got it. I think you want 4 blocks on the internal. On the external wall. You want 4 by 4. Technically, you want to build the wall on 5. Is that what you were saying?
We went 5 out from the wall. That's.
Yeah.
1, 2,
There's-
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. This one over here, that Schneidy's working on here.
Yeah.
That one. This one's correct.
So
Once we get rid
yeah,
of.
So,
Once we
so
get
yeah,
rid
you
of
want
this.
4. Yeah, you want to build the wall on 5. You want 4 internal. That's how I look at it. There's 4 internal blocks in the wall.
Gotcha.
So 1,
yep.
2, 3, 4. So it's a 4 by 4. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what-
Inside space is
Yeah.
4 by 4. And
yeah,
then
that's what I did over here. Yeah.
Yep.
I got
That's
you.
it.
I got you.
That's it.
I got you.
All right. Did we get this one?
Probably not.
All right. I will clear this one out here. So we can actually. Let's do it like this. All right. Z there. And Z here. Come on. It's not working. Or did it work? Yeah, it worked. Okay. There we go.
Yep.
And fill that with. Did not work. Okay, we'll do it the hard way.
You want me to help you destroy?
Yeah, if you want to, you can.
If you Z on the one end of the block and on the other, it'll create a square, and you can just
And then you can just
hit J.
Yeah,
and it'll
delete.
delete it.
J, that's it.
Yep.
Ah.
Whoopsie. Oh, there we go.
See, now you guys know why I wanted the captain and Ninja to join, because it's been so long since I've used the prefab editor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that was 4. 5. There we go.
Okay, so where is the actual castle, like the castle parts are. Do you know the dimensions of that?
I believe the castle itself is 50 by 50.
50 by 50.
Yes, I believe.
That's math. Okay.
All right.
So-
So if we come in from each wall,
Uh,
how many?
25, right?
25?
Is that how it would work?
I
Yeah, 25 from each side, because then 50.
Yeah, then 50 would be smack in the middle,
Yeah,
correct?
pretty much two
Yes.
math things.
Math.
I will. Here, I'll double check here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Get
8,
a good look at the wall here.
I can set up an Excel sheet to help us with this.
Let me see if I
25,
can
I think.
find.
Schneidy, I don't think
Yes.
Excel can help us.
Well, yeah,
I did 25 in from the wall,
Okay.
right? So that I know where
Yeah.
where the starting off point is, and then we can
But yeah,
do 25 in from each wall, and then do our 50 by 50. Am I right? Math is terrible. God. Ugh.
see, that's where Excel comes in. It can do anything.
Yes, I love Excel. All right,
right here.
I used to,
give me a full.
till it did me wrong.
Leave your thing there, Sarah. So we can,
Yeah.
You did 25.
I sure did. If I can
Is
count.
that counting the wall block or not counting the wall block?
That's not counting the wall
Count the
block.
wall block.
I did
Count the-
2.
Count the wall block.
Oh, count the.
Yeah.
Ah.
We'll just take one off of this end.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I did counting right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, there. Now I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Okay. All right.
Schneidy
Maybe
can
it's not.
double check
Maybe it's
my math.
25 by 25. You know what, guys? I say
Work, probably.
we just. Yeah, I don't think it is 50 by 50. I think
Oh.
I think it's more like maybe 30 by 30, something like that. We'll just build a castle in the center.
So are you
Can't
okay?
How can it be
Are
30 by
you-
30? That doesn't.
Are you okay with the 50 by 50 then? Or
Sure.
you want it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because pretty much the way the castle worked. Yeah, because I can't find a good. Here, let me go back to the very beginning here. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
how
it
do-
is.
how do
Yeah,
I-
maybe it
wait.
is 50. Each wall is about 50 blocks long, or is it 40 blocks long? So 30
Oh, boy.
30 blocks.
Mm.
So it's pretty much the castle is separated into 4 each floor. There's 2 floors. Each floor is separated into 4 rooms.
Okay.
Control.
So let's just do a 40 by 40
Okay.
Ah.
or a 50.
Well, what you
Alright.
could
If you already have a 55
No,
by 50
if-
set up,
I
what
would
you
yeah.
could do is you could build you could do a grid. You could do
Whatever that's what I was working on. But like whatever you guys want to do. If you want to do 40 by 40, I can figure it out or whatever. We can figure it out if that's what you'd rather do. It's up to you. It's up to you.
let's just do what you have set up now. So if
Alright.
if you're set up for 50 by 50, we'll just do that.
All
That's
right.
fine.
This wall needs fixed over here still. This is still
Which one?
this one I'm at right here, over here in the far side.
Oh, okay. It's not a 5.
There you go. Yeah, this
I'll,
5
I'll
out
do
this
it
way.
then.
All right, yeah.
I'll work.
Other than
I'll
that,
work on it.
so-
I'll fix it. I can do that.
It was throwing me
Sweet.
off. I was like, I knew it wasn't square, but looking at it, I was like, wait, what? Confusing.
I will add in a few of the.
Do you need my business then?
Yes, I do. Leave it there.
Okay.
And this goes here.
Want to do it? Want to do it on other walls? Go ahead.
And this goes here. Beautiful.
You think that's a big enough courtyard, or do you? I don't know, Savin. It's up to you. We can change it if you want to. If you don't think that's a big enough courtyard.
Well, I'm trying to... God, it's been so long. Let me go in here.
It's 25. It'd be 25 courtyard, so it'd be like...
You know what? I could probably do this. Let me... There we go. Okay, let's count these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it does look like it's 25 blocks in from each wall.
Okay.
So that does look correct. That does
All right,
look correct.
we'll do it. We'll do it.
Sam Ross, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. It says, hi all. Hopefully everyone is doing well. I am doing excellent. I hope you are doing excellent as well. Okay. And then the actual castle itself is 20 blocks high, I think, is the actual castle.
Okay.
So each floor would be 10 blocks. And while you guys are doing that...
They're not perfectly even, but you know, you get the drift.
Yeah, you could have just went off the... That's all right. I can do that.
Oh, those?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fine. It's fine.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So we've almost got the outer wall pretty well done. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to work on finishing up the corners here. So we need to go 6 more blocks.
My coffee. I don't have a freaking wired cat. Drinking my coffee. I'm drinking my coffee, cat.
There we go. There we go. And then I can do Z here. Z there. There we go. Boom. And then I can do Z here. Z here. Z there to Z there. Excellent. And then last but not least, here to here. There we go. And then inside, if we look at the actual... Oh, no. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sarah, are you counting are you building the wall into those, or are you counting them away from it?
Okay. I did away from it. Because there's 24 here, because you told me to use the outside wall.
Yep.
So there's 24 out, and then I just went, like, 25 is the long way.
Okay.
Oh, wait, nope. I think the ladders were here. Hold on a second. Double check in here, guys. I want to get this right here. All right. There we go. Okay. So I was right the first time. It is right there. That would be where the space is here. Right, like that. Excellent. Then, if we look at the yes. Excellent. So then this comes out here. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Let's look at the right one here. Yeah, okay. All right. Like this. huh? There we go. And then we do this. Boop. Boop, boop.
There we go.
Boom. Oh, nope. There we go. There we go.
Okay, we got the center.
Mm-hmm.
You said these were 20 high?
And then we need...
I think so.
Say that again, I'm sorry?
You said these were 20 high?
Yes.
Like the...
Yep. All right. Shapes, we need bars. There we go. You know what? Since we're doing a little updating here. Oh. Wrong button.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know what? I think...
Listen, that's the best box I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. It's delightful.
Good.
Listen, everything you build in Prefab Editor starts off looking like a just weird box.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know? It was just a weird box until you add the pizzazz. The pizzazz, as it were.
This reminds me kind of the old Prism.
I know, right?
And
I
I
bet.
miss that old POI.
You do? See, I never
Yeah.
liked it because I never went
Did
to
they
it.
take it out? I don't even know.
I think they did because I don't remember seeing it. I don't remember seeing it anymore. Maybe it's
Okay.
still in.
I thought it was. I don't know. But then they're like doing a new one or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
two,
it's still
two
in
new
there.
ones.
2 new ones, yeah.
Yeah. Kelly, are we talking about the brothel or the church for being a place for healing? Because listen, Jen never had medical supplies, so.
There we go. There we go, guys.
Nice.
One down.
What's it look like?
And then there'll be a ladder going from the ground all the way up to here.
Yeah. Gosh.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. I'm going to go make another one.
And I shall
5.
make you another one. Yeah, that was
Taunt you a
terrible.
second time.
And I shall taunt you a second time. I should have just gone with that. I don't know why I tried to change it up. It just made it silly, you know? Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, really? The prison is still in, but you have to add it to your map? For real? Oh, I didn't know that.
That's goofy.
That is goofy.
That's what
Same, tomato, potato. Got that right, Kelly.
that was the first POI we ever made a base in.
What, the prison?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. It looked great. That was back on Alpha 19.
Oh. So not on console version.
No, not on console version.
Uh-oh. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
yeah, I was gonna say it was laggy.
No, yeah, I just threw the roof on. That's
Oh
why.
yeah, it will be.
Ah, okay.
Mm. You guys gonna put this build to the test with a day 700 horde?
700.
Oh, this build would get destroyed. This build would get destroyed.
Day 7004.
Come on now, we can do it.
Those. I'm good at dying
we
at
could
least.
do
I mean,
it,
come on.
but yeah, it would.
We should.
No, it'd be all right. It'll make it.
It's steel 7.
True.
Gosh.
It is steel.
I mean, really.
Bet.
It'll be fine. And listen, you give me contact grenades, I got this. What are you laughing at, Schneidy? Huh?
Nothing at all. Nothing.
Boy, I tell you. See, and I thought you were just supposed to be eye candy, Schneidy.
I am. That's why I'm laughing.
Schneidy, do you want me to bring up the video of Madonna's Vogue so you know how to pose? Strike a pose?
No, that's okay.
No. You know what's funny though? Like we're building something, and I'm sitting here like, you know, it's not like an awkward silence because it's always silent when you're building.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, dang, you know what I should have on is my 80s Pandora because that's what we listen to when we build the mall.
Yep.
/ add on to it. I whip out the 80s hits, you know.
Is that I can't even tell if that's connected, and I just built it. I don't think it is. So let's do this.
Did you show Savin how to copy and paste?
I did not.
You should.
Control C.
Yeah, it is Control C actually.
Well,
Is it?
Yeah.
No, you have to highlight
I
everything.
was-
No, but
I was
you
being-
have to
I was
highlight
being
it a
funny.
certain way, though.
No, you actually do. It's Control C and Control V.
Yeah, it really is.
It is.
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
okay.
yeah, it's a tricky business trying to highlight exactly what you need. And if you
Yeah,
have to, like,
it's-
turn
it's pain.
something,
Pain
that
in the
turns
pain,
into a
for
whole
sure.
thing. He doesn't need the video. He already knows. Do you know how to strike a pose, Schneidy?
Bet.
I don't know. Where are you at? I don't see you striking anything. Striker.
I'm looking. I'm trying. I'm doing maths.
Math.
I just thought this is what I was thinking of, Savin. I mean, it doesn't have to happen, obviously, but I thought that'd be kind of neat for the second row.
Hold on, give me 1 second here.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, say that again. Okay, show me what are you doing now?
This here, like this here.
It's a little
Oh
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
that
you
would
know,
be
all the way around
awesome.
so you get- yeah, so that would be kind of cool.
Just have to add in another floor section here. Yeah. on
Yeah,
that
oh
side.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I-
Steven, do you have a
Shapes.
preference as to what wall you want the drawbridge to be on?
All of them.
I think it's all, yeah.
Oh, all 4?
Yep.
Okay.
There's an entrance on all 4 sides.
Oh, shucks. All right,
Shiny darns.
then. All right, I'm going to try to do my best to get it in the
ramp
middle.
outside corner.
Or
Full.
you're
Is
gonna
that
make
the
me
one I
count.
need?
You're going to make me count.
You should count.
Ah.
You definitely should count.
Ow. Can I just... Okay, how about
It's
you
just
count?
halfway.
That's the one.
You count, blow the wall out, and I'll put the drawbridge in.
You can count.
I don't want to count.
I'm in the middle doing stuff.
Savin, do you want a powered drawbridge?
No, because there
Okay.
was no power in the console version.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you wanted to upgrade it or not.
There we go. That looks a little better. That looks.
Oh, I need-
Council never had power.
No.
But no, it
No.
was just
We
like
never had electricity.
everything just worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do
Yeah.
you mean it just worked?
But you didn't have to
Well,
hook up
only
the
the
power.
drawbridge.
Well, yeah, the drawbridge and lights and stuff.
Yeah,
Like you didn't have to hook them up to power. They just
No.
worked.
they just weren't.
Did
Like-
Did you have turrets in console?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Nope. Listen, we barely, we got traders, and that was pretty much it. That's where it died.
Yeah. And the traders were very basic. They
Basic.
you could sell, you could buy, and you could turn in those the note challenge quests. That is
Yep.
it.
Yep. Yeah,
That was it.
we had no actual quests to do or anything. Although, it did finally give us a reason to use dukes. Like, we used to just chuck them. Or,
Yeah,
or we would,
crazy.
like, smelt them down.
Smelt them down. Yeah.
But honestly, like, on the console version, I don't think... We almost never used guns. We used crossbows.
What?
Yeah, that was our jam.
Same.
Yeah, we never used guns.
We were so good at using crossbows, it was absurd. Horde night, like, it was a snooze fest. We didn't get, like, super cool zombies either. FYI. What, the worst one we had was the white.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
the
was
three
one-
the
that was
ones
the-
you had to look out for. You had the radiated.
cops.
You had the radiated. You had the cops. You had the
Yeah.
the whites, and you had the
Spiders. The spiders
spiders.
were kind of.
Yep,
And, yeah, the spiders.
that was pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
True story.
You're crazy with this stuff.
Spiders.
Oh shit.
That's why you
what
know,
do you...
like I was saying, that's why console players, current console players, are in for a rude awakening when they get
Oh,
their
yeah,
heads
they
up.
are.
Everything is different. Pathing is the zombie, not only the zombie entities themselves, but the pathing of the zombies is completely different. Like I said, this base works okay. Or this wasn't my horde base. This was just my home base. But just the spikes and that kind of thing around the outside, that was enough to take care of wandering hordes and that kind of thing. And this
Yep.
base could probably withstand a basic horde on the console version.
I bet.
But nowadays, in the current version, yeah, no, this base would get destroyed in a matter of minutes. Even though it was all steel, they would make their way in and kill everybody.
You gotta have faith here. Come on.
All right, let's get you, and we're gonna start here.
Ow. I hate counting.
Go. Here we go.
Oh, they don't have the old steel in here anymore, do they? For the paint texture. Ah, dang.
There we go. 2 of them down, guys. 2 of them down. We're making progress.
Nice.
30, 31, 32.
You know what? Let's go up 5 since I have to.
Ah!
No, we need to go up 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
40.
There we go.
44,
Mm,
45, 6,
There we
7,
go.
48.
So, I had a question about the console that I've been thinking about.
Go for it.
So, the original is outsourced, correct?
The original port, yes.
Yes. So, the original console version wasn't done by the Fun Pimps. They outsourced that to another company. And
Iron
that's why
Galaxy and
it-
Telltale Games, yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's why it died on the Vine, because they quit making updates for whatever reason, because they folded or whatever, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, I don't recall, but are they doing it in-house, or have they farmed it out again?
They have farmed it out again. They are working with a company out of Australia called Titanium Games, I think's the name of the studio.
Okay.
Which has a lot of people worried, because if you go onto the Titanium Games website, they indie developer or indie company, it would be putting it mildly.
Oh boy.
It doesn't seem like they don't have a lot of credits to their name when it comes to porting games, unfortunately. So that's why some people are a little concerned that the port is not going to be
Boy.
as good as it possibly could be. Now, I'm kind of I'm of two minds on this, because I think keeping things independent, just because it's an independent studio doesn't mean it's a bad studio. They could potentially do some great work, but at the same time, you got to start. Everybody's got to start somewhere. But for a game like this, something that's
already been messed up by a independent company.
Oh.
With
the track record that this
well,
game
gun
has,
shy.
it's that's why people are like, oof, you already had one massive issue
Failure.
fail
Yeah.
with the console
Yeah.
version.
Mhm.
That's why I bring that up, because I
Yeah,
was,
it's kinda
I was
scary.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
Not to be, negative Nancy about it, but
Well, you should be though.
Yeah, no, you
well, at the end of the day, it doesn't affect me because I don't plan on getting a console version. But
right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but
it
for
is
individuals that are thinking about it,
it is a big question mark. I don't think it's necessarily like again, like I say, all publishing companies, all gaming companies, they all start from somewhere. So they were all would be considered indie developers at one point. And then they take off. They get a major success and then grow from there. So it's not necessarily doomed.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
it
they
is
could be
it.
perfectly capable.
well,
Yeah.
that wasn't, and then I didn't mean anything by it like that. I just
Oh no,
just
it's
there's
a
the
very
potential
valid.
for that.
It's a very valid
But,
concern, and it's something that a lot of people have been asking questions about. There have definitely been some concern or some concerns raised about the
because my
the
guess would
company.
be after something like that would happen that they would want to try to keep that in house, or is it because they don't have the technical
They don't know how to
the
do it.
resources to do? Yeah,
don't
that's
know
what I was.
what-
Yeah,
don't
no,
know what they're doing.
I mean, console game development and PC game development are completely different.
Right.
Which is why it's common practice for PC developers to farm out their the ports to other companies who know how to do that, because it's not the systems are completely different. So yeah, that's not uncommon. I think they would love to do it completely in house if they possibly could, but it's not. It's
Oh, there he is.
what happened?
You cut out.
You cut out. Yeah.
Oh, I cut out.
Yeah, I think you're good
For us,
now.
anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's that time of year. We get nasty thunderstorms in my area.
Yeah, we're getting them right now too.
Yeah. So if you lose me, that's more than likely what you got, because we've got one coming or rolling through. So yeah, apologies guys. All right. Did I get the other one? I don't even know if I got the other one done. Yeah. So generally speaking, PC developers and console, unless they're like a major AAA company that has can afford both a console development division and a PC division. Generally, they farm out, and even some of the big boys farm out the ports to outside companies. So just because it's night and day different porting a game from PC to console and vice versa.
Oh, I already did this side. Did you see?
Yeah, I know. I just got this side because I just copied and threw it over there and deleted the blocks from what you counted it. So, and I'm sure that's what. I don't remember now. I gotta look.
I don't know. I started at 48, counted 4, and said, "That's it. That's all I'm doing. I don't care." No offense, 7.
That's all good.
Hey, listen. I did my best.
We'll make
'cause
it.
It's
We'll
100,
make it work.
And I was like, 50. You gotta have 4 open for the drawbridge.
4 wide, yeah.
4 wide, 4 open. Ugh. Words are hard. You know what I mean.
It looks right to me. Yeah.
What I did?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay, there. There's your
There we go.
drawbridge. Wait, why is your drawbridge off?
Because it's 5 wide, not 4.
Oh.
Yeah, the drawbridge is only 4, unfortunately.
I think it's 5.
Is it 5?
It's
Wait,
5, yeah.
but I thought it fit perfectly over on mine.
Oh, what you did? Hold on.
Well, yeah, go have a look-see.
That's
Have a looky,
5.
Lou.
It is 5. It doesn't fit. See, you need one more on this side too.
Ow. Ah, well, there you go. Math
Is it
awful. It is 5.
5,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
There you go.
Well. Okay.
But you do want to bring that back one, because you want it to actually be inside the wall.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, okay.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
That's all right. I don't do this stuff.
I think it's off. I think it's off one too.
Ah, you know what?
Good attempt, though. Good attempt.
Hold on.
Right there.
Let's see if we can figure it out.
There, did I do it? No, now it's backwards.
Now it's,
Oh.
it's backwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to building the towers.
Uh-huh.
We're not okay.
This is...
Oh, are they all done?
Well,
There we
it
go.
might be.
Oh, they're
Wait,
all
did I do
done.
it? Wait, did I do it?
No, well, you did.
I did it. Look, I did it.
Yeah, but it's not even.
Here, let me do this.
I'm not doing it.
It's not even.
I give up. I throw in the towel. Let me know when I can paint something or put in a kitchen. I'll do it.
So if we go the center 2 blocks, because if we put a if we count again, we'd have to go to counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So then the middle 2 would be here and here.
Okay. So then, all right.
So then center up as much as you
On those
can.
two, yeah.
Yeah, with that, and that's the center 2 of this side, and then we can do the same thing on all the other sides as well.
Yep.
You have to add
I need
back
a drawbridge
on the
for-
left.
You put one over here. Or no.
Might be drop right.
Yeah, it's easy for me just to steal it than it is to look it up.
Do you guys want me to count and put the middle blocks on all the walls?
That's entirely up to you.
I might as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 49, 50. There we go.
Hey, Schneidi,
Yeah.
you want to switch roles? Can I just be eye candy?
I don't know. I don't know. Can you?
Can I? May I?
Is this
May
one
I take your place, Schneidi?
already centered?
Hold on, I think this one has to
I
go.
don't know. I'm kind of liking the
I don't know
idea.
if it can though. Hold on.
1, 2,
See.
3, 4, 5.
No, that one over there is not centered. No,
Nah, jeez.
it can be.
Go
It-
inside the
oh.
box. I'm staying in here.
That one.
And
Just
on
takes
the-
practice is all.
1, 2, 3,
don't
4,
wanna-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
No.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
I don't think we can
15,
get this
16,
exactly
17,
centered.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Boom. There they are.
Does this need steel to cap on this gap?
What? I don't know yet because it's not quite centered because you can't center it because it's
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be perfectly center.
no.
What, the drawbridge isn't an
You
odd
can't center.
number?
It's five. It's five.
It's
wide.
5. Yeah.
What?
5 wide. Yeah.
Well, take it up with a fun pimp, Schneidi.
5 wide.
I'm just. I don't usually build this stuff, so I don't have to
won't
worry
be-
about
it.
it.
Won't be centered. See those 2 blocks sticking up are centered.
Yeah.
And
It's not going to
it's
be
centered.
perfect because it's 5 wide.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, just ignore it then.
Yeah. So
That's what
yeah,
I like
fill
to
them
do.
in, fill them in.
So we
We'll see
should have
how-
made it 99.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, yes. Pretty
It should be okay.
sure on the hold on a second here. I just want to take a quick peek here. Come on. All right, let's play it from here. All right, I think I can get one. I can't tell. Can't tell. Darn it. You know what I really should have done is jumped on my console and gone in and actually counted all of these beforehand instead of just using the video as a guide and winging it.
Well,
but hey, guys,
no,
this
it's-
wall looking good. Looking good.
It's going, isn't it?
I've got the center of the walls all mapped out for you guys though, so hopefully that
All right.
hopefully that helps.
that should. I mean,
82?
it's off by 1, but
That's all. Again, like I said, we'll just have to do the best that we can.
and I could fix it if you really wanted it fixed.
7, is there a number of blocks that I have to go up before I put the second level floor in?
Pretty much you just cut the box in half.
Just-
It's
So
10.
just 10? Okay.
Yeah, 10. Yep.
Okay.
So
So that's there. That's there.
And just so you're aware, guys, you know what? Before you go too far, Ninja, do we want to? Because the way it worked is each entrance to the wall had a corresponding entrance to the castle.
Okay.
So do we want to make the castle 51 by 51? So that way we can perfectly center the
Yeah.
perfectly center the doors.
That completely depends on you.
well, then it'll be off to what you've got here.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
We'll
that
leave-
is up to you.
I'm just. I mean,
we'll leave it
It'll
how it is
look-
then.
the inside will look right. It might be better to do it that way because the outside, like who cares? Because it's not going to look as because it's so big. Because technically, this thing is so big, it renders.
I love your explanation, Snidey.
I don't know.
So big it renders.
Words.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
Live by.
Okay, let's just leave it how it is then.
It's up to you. I can fix it if you really want me to.
No, let's leave it how it is. Let's leave it how it is. We're already an hour and a half in, so we want to try to get this as done as possible before the end of the stream. So no more extra work. And then we'll just we'll add in even if it's a little off center, we'll still kind of line up the doors with the castle as well.
You want me? So are we lining them up with the current doors? Or are we gonna try to make them even on the castle too?
Well, if the castle is centered, which it does look like it should be, then the door, the walkway from the wall to the castle doors is going to be a straight shot.
Okay. All right. Is that on all 4 sides of the castle as well, or just the
Yep,
front?
all 4 sides.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that's pretty easy to do then. We'll use this.
All right, guys. Again, like I said, we are an hour and a half in, so it is break time. I'm going to throw on the commercials, and we're going to keep going building the castle here, and we're making progress. We're getting there. We got the walls pretty much done. We have to add in the spikes on the outside, and of course the lettering on the outside as well.
Yep.
And okay.
I have the letters ready to go.
Sweet.
If I can...
Sweet. So yeah, we're getting there. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the commercials, guys. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. And then when we get back, we're going to continue building Castle Steel and keep talking about the console version. So hang tight. We will be back in just a few. Good time to get up, stretch, use the restroom, grab a snack, all that fun stuff. Hang tight. We'll be back in just a second, guys.
Hey there, folks. My name is Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar. Proud purveyor of our world-famous Grandpa's line of fine spirits and adult beverages. My grandpa always used to say, booze makes you better at everything. So he whipped up a special batch of moonshine, Grandpa's Learning Elixir. Are you looking to master a high-powered, fully automatic firearm? Well, toss back some Grandpa's Learning Elixir and lock and load. Looking to increase your proficiency with some complex motorized tools? Well, don't forget the Grandpa's Learning Elixir. Down that moonshine and get to work. So come on down to Buzz's Bar and grab some Grandpa's Learning Elixir. It makes you better at everything.
Please drink responsibly.
Hey there, folks. My name is Nancy Sylvia Anderson, and I'm the new owner of Poppin' Pills. Our beloved founder Jared, who chased a squirrel into the forest and was never seen again, always believed that it was our duty to offer only the best in pharmaceuticals to our customers. And what better way to ensure that quality than by partnering with our supplier, Higashi Pharmaceuticals? I mean, if you can't trust an international mega corporation, then who can you trust? Higashi maintains the highest standards of animal testing performed in the most ethical and humane conditions. They use the latest methods and technology to research and develop life-saving and beneficial pharmaceuticals, like our brand new anabolic steroids, guaranteed to make you jump higher, run faster, and perform extraordinary feats of strength with absolutely no long-term effects whatsoever. So in the words of our beloved founder, come on down to Poppin' Pills and do some drugs.
Hey there, boys. My name is Candy, owner of Big Buns. It's totally a bakery. People just can't resist getting their hands on my big buns. The girls and I just love churning the butter, kneading the dough, and whipping up the tastiest of treats that you cannot resist putting in your mouth. We use only the ripest peaches, melons, and mangoes, and our milk cans are refreshed daily. I'm so proud to announce our latest creation, Jigglypuffs. They are just so delicious, and boy, do they jiggle. So come on down to Big Buns and get your hands on some now. We also offer private baking lessons. The girls can take you one-on-one or entire groups at a time. They have what it takes to satisfy your every baking need. So don't get all hot and bothered. We prefer hot and buttered. Ron, sweetie, I think the camera's pointed a little low.
I'm sorry.
So come on down and get your hands on my Big Buns. Big Buns, it's totally a bakery.
We live in a savage world. And I, Dirk Savage,
know that better than most. So I opened Savage Country to help prepare you folks for this savage world. You wanna talk savage? I've seen some stuff and some things. Stuff that would drive most men insane. Things that would make you want to curl up and die. Don't believe me? I once tried to grab the last $20 Blu-ray player from Mo Powers on Black Friday. I once made an innocuous post on Twitter. One night, I had a little too much moonshine at Buzz's bar and woke up next to Arlene. Hey, Dirk. No amount of forgetting elixir will erase that. Oh, God. So please, folks, I beg of you, learn from my mistakes. Shop at Savage Country and prepare for evil.
I'm a man, and one thing every manly man knows, bigger is better. Bigger vehicles, bigger guns, bigger tools, and of course, bigger workstations. Well, I'm proud to announce the latest offering from that house of manly men working stiff tools, the Alpha 21 Forge. Just look at that beauty. It just screams, I'm a man. Why? Because it's bigger, and bigger is better. Twice as big as the current Wimpy Forge. So don't be a pussy. Order yours today.
Oh, cool. So, does the new Alpha 21 Forge have more functionality?
Who cares? It's bigger, and that means better.
Okay. Is the Alpha 21 Forge more efficient?
Don't matter. It's bigger.
Does the Alpha 21 Forge offer anything new at all?
Bigger.
But
Shut up, pussy. The brand new Alpha 21 Forge from Working Stiff Tools. Because bigger is better. Coming your way soon. When, you may ask? Well, that's for us to know, and for you to piss off. So shut your mouth and give us your money. Be a man.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for hanging in there with us. Now, kind of lost track here while we were doing some planning here, but we're back. We are back from break. Thank you very much for hanging in there. We're going to get back into building the castle, but I also want to get back into talking about the console version and what we have to expect. So thanks for hanging in there with us, guys. We are making pretty good progress, though. The wall is almost done, and we're going to be moving on into the main castle here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work on, I'm going to get these doors here situated.
You're gonna raise them up one, yeah.
Yep, got to raise them up one here. Which means this needs to go away here. There we go. And I think I already have, yep, I've got them. Oop. And that's going to fit right there like that. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So then when it comes down, we're going to actually have a ramp that leads up, which we will add in here in just a little bit. Perfect. All right. Bye-bye. So that's the problem with building, guys. You just get so focused in on the building part.
Yeah.
That you forget about everything else. All right. And plop. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go get this one done. Excellent. Plop. There we go. 3 down, 1 to go. Excellent. There it is. Excellent. And actually, this here... So then this, I think it's one more here. Like that. And then... Perfect. And this actually... leads the... We'll do a ramp in and a ramp out. So this won't be like a solid steel walkway. It'll be more ramps here. So like a ramp leading down and then a ramp leading back up. Cool, cool. All right, let me get into chat here, and then we're going to keep going with the changes coming for the console version. Wacko, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Nick the Huntress, or Hunter, Nick the Hunter, I'm just going to call you Nick. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And Dawn, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Excellent. Yeah, that looks good, Captain. Something like that.
It's close, I think. From what I could tell from the photo, it's something like that in the video.
Now imagine doing this
All by hand.
all by hand
Not fun.
without God mode, dev tools, and all that fun stuff. That is how, I mean, the original Castle Steel that I did, I had to map everything out, build all the resources,
Yeah, it's not fun.
make sure everything was placed properly.
Not want to do that.
Go. There we go. All right. Excellent. So then what we can do on the inside here is, if I remember right, we could just section this off. So the area between the doors is kind of like a system, a bunch of hallways, and then the actual rooms are the space in the corners, if that makes sense. So we can have a hallway, and now since these aren't perfectly lined up, we can do that'll still work. So we can start the hallway here. Let's start on the left of, or the right of every door. So like this. Yep, exactly. And now if we do that, and we can come all the way around here, and they'll actually meet up. So it'll probably have to go to here. All right, so let's do this. That's the block right there. And this is the block. So here. And then this can go from it's going to be one block off, unfortunately, just because of the dimensions. So then, like, this would be one room. And then it'd be the same over here.
Do you want light bays or do you want the fluorescent lights?
I use torches.
Use torches? Okay.
Yep.
So wall torches. Okay. All right. You might want to turn the time back.
Oh.
It's almost
gonna be
nighttime.
nighttime.
It's gonna be real hard to see.
Yeah, the zombies will start running.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better. I'm just doing this for light purposes. We can figure out like how many blocks in between.
Okay. Alright, Shift G. I want to squish that in one. There we go. So I'll mark this out where like the rooms are for you guys.
Terrific.
And then I'll let you guys take it from there here. There we go. There is that's the line there. That's the block there. All right. Yep. See, if I remember right, when I did this, I started with the castle. I built the castle first, then I built the wall around the castle.
Okay.
So that made it a little easier to center up. There we go. Nope. Is that right? And then I need to add one more. There we go. All right, so that's what we're looking at, guys. So it's not perfectly centered. It's off by one block all the way around. But what's cool is the actual rooms themselves. A lot of them were open, so they weren't actual giant walls, walled off areas. Not all of them, anyway. Some of them were closed off, and some of them were quite open. Excellent. All right. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that looks good, Captain.
I'm trying to get it. Way you had it here.
Oh. Yep. Yep. Coming along. All right, let me get back into chat here. Let's see. Speaking of consoles, do you have a date? No, we don't have a confirmed date as of yet. Just a target of when they would like to see the release, which is going to be to coincide with Alpha 22 for PC. Lance, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. It says, so is the next gen version still behind a paywall to get? It is going to be a brand new version. Yes, so you will need to purchase a brand new copy of the game in order to another copy on the PS5 or Xbox Series X or S. It's not going to be an update to the existing version. All right, where are? There we go. That's what we want. And let's start that here. There we go. Although I will need to add in a floor here. Come on. There we go. Excellent. And this leads all the way up to here. Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know what he did with his backside of these turrets, so I'm sure you probably remember.
Oh, I just took a screenshot.
What do you mean, Captain?
Like up here from the roof, I don't know what you did. I probably in the video I haven't found it yet. But like what you did like up here to go into here or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
So each floor, there's actually an entrance to each floor.
Right.
So what I did was, so let's get this. So this would be like that. And I believe yeah, so then the doorway here, and then I would put in a floor here. And then I left this block right here open, I believe. Or was it here?
I'm not sure.
I think it is... Well, we'll just do it here. We'll do it here. So then here... There we go. So then there's a ladder system coming all the way down here. Whee! To the bottom floor. And then we got an entranceway right here. Ladder system going up. And if we go to the second floor, entranceway right here, which means we will need another floor right here. Like that. And then we can put in the ladders going all the way from the bottom to the top. Except we'll leave the bottom two blocks open like normal. Come on. Why don't you let me place a block there? All right, let's do it. Let's do it the hard way.
Always better.
All right. Get rid of those for now. Maybe now it'll let me put it in. Or not. Okay, now it's not letting me place any blocks at all.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Okay.
Nope.
There we go. Sheesh. It's giving me a hard time here.
Oops. Shit.
There we go. Okay, I think I've got the ladder all the way down. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's what you're looking at, Captain. If you look at this one, the one to the northwest corner.
Yep.
That's kind of what you're looking at.
All right.
All right. Miguel, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Dovaheen, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And let me keep going through chat here. Let's see. Do we know if we're going to be able to use the PC version of 7 Days for Xbox? I'm not sure what you mean by use the PC version. So the new version that's coming to the Xbox is supposed to be released in conjunction with the Alpha 22 update. So it'll be the same game eventually. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. But if you own it on PC, will you be able to play it on your Xbox? No, you will have to purchase a new copy of the actual game on Xbox. See, Kyle said, I think they said they want to find a way to reduce the price. Yes, they do. For those who already own the game on console, they said they are going to try to offer a discount to existing console players, so that way you get at least a bit of a discount on the total cost of the game. But you will have to purchase a new one. Don says, I have to go. Take care, y'all, and be safe. Well, you have a great night, Don. Thank you very much for joining. And Frank Torres, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. All right, guys, how we looking?
We're looking.
Do you want me to...
Savin, is there any specific place you want the doors into the rooms?
Not really.
Okay.
Nice, you're doing... Yeah, this is looking good in here. But we'll want to go through and make sure that each room, the rooms are in the right spot. Let me get there here. So if we go inside... So if we go... what side do we want to start on? Should we use the north side? So if we come in from the north entrance, then first room to the right is the workbench room. Okay. So Ninja, this room here. Yep, that one. Yep, this one here. This is the workbench room.
Okay.
So this is the room that has all the workbenches and storage boxes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the next room, we're kind of going counterclockwise. So then the next room would be...
Where'd you go?
Oh, sorry, I'm in the next room. Here we go. Oh. I'll stop moving.
Stop moving! Just kidding. Okay, there you are. Wait, now you left.
I didn't move,
wait.
I swear.
Nope, that was Schneider. Oh my gosh. Alright, so workbench room.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Jesus, Mickey. Alright, what's this room?
This room would be the kitchen.
Alright. I'm gonna plop a sink down so I remember that. Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I need. Hold on. Let me grab a workbench. Oh, for crying! Oh my god.
And then the next room is the dining room, dining area.
Okay. Ah.
So I'll grab a table here real quick.
All right. Well, yeah, I have all I don't know why, but I just grabbed like rusty tables for now. But I'll...
That works. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're here. So this is the dining room area.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the last room is the master bedroom, if I remember right. Yes.
Okay, so king size bed. Got
Yep.
it.
This one is the bedroom, master bedroom.
Blurp. Got it.
And that's on the
Alright.
first floor.
I have I have the stairs. They go up from the workbench room, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And they're in, I believe, this far corner, if I remember correctly.
Not this corner. This corner is to the tower. The tower's here. The
Oh,
actual
okay.
stairs go up right here on this side.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
They go up there. Because the room above that is the empty room with the closed off weapons area.
Gotcha. Blurp, blurp, blurp.
Perfect.
Get in there. That's what she said.
All right.
Okay,
Why
there
don't
we go.
we work on the ramps here? I will work on the ramps. If I remember right, this
Hey, you like my stairs?
block here.
They're delightful.
Or no,
Thank you.
nope, I did that wrong. I think it's this one here.
Ah. See, this is where I have trouble is all the block shapes. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it.
There are quite a lot of them. That is for sure.
Yep. It's
I
too
wish there
much.
was more.
Too much. What do I fill the stairs in with? Like the
Deal?
triangle junk. What piece is that?
It's the triangle. It's
Just the ramp or
Yeah,
the
just
what?
you can just use a ramp.
yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So just like that.
Yeah, and you just do a little swippy swapping. Oh, well, you're doing it. Well,
Like
there you
that.
go.
There you go.
You did it. Nailed it. My work here is done. Alright, I need supply boxes. I can't ever find anything.
There we go.
They've made it worse for me to find stuff, quite honestly.
Yeah, all the extended block shapes. It's kind of a catch-22. You know, it's great to have all those extra shapes, but they can be a pain in the you know what.
Oh, do they still have the supply boxes from the console version? Remember how they actually said supply on them and
Yeah,
had like the pictures? Do they still have those?
I
Yep,
believe so.
I believe they're still in the game.
Instead of doing the rideable ones, you pick the other ones. Hold on, let me.
Let's do
Ah.
here. There we
I mean,
go.
if I could find anything, it would just be phenomenal.
You know what? I think I want this to be a little bit better here. So let's do this.
Where's?
Go here.
That's not it.
I mean,
Let's
Shady, I
do-
can't find anything.
Yeah. Oh, I'll help.
That.
I think I can help with this one actually.
Well, I hope so, because I can't even find freaking writable boxes. Currently. Because they had to, like, put everything in different places and blah, 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 blah. And what you type in doesn't make any sense to people that have brains.
There we go. Not quite as steep. And then here. There we go. Now I can do. Oh, you know what? Let's do.
Well, Kyle says they're here. I just don't. I can't find them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't. Like. Store. No.
Just breathe.
What is it? What are you looking for?
See, it's like storage box, but I don't think they have like the pictures on them. You know what I mean? Or do they? Is there like?
Oh, where is it at? Come on.
Make sure you have the dev. Well, it shouldn't be. All right.
So turn off dev tools.
Storage.
Oh, it shouldn't matter.
It's actually a shape now.
It's a shape.
Yeah, there should be.
So it's a wood shape. Is it in the cube? Or is it in deco? Deco.
Whoa.
That's a good question. It might be a. Is it a paint option that you have to paint them? So
No, I thought it was you could pick writable or you could pick the other. I thought you could. Hold on.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, the non-writable is just a box. It's just a...
Yeah, it's the crafted box that you make.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you just paint them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Oh,
paint
it's
them.
the painting? Okay.
Oh, for Cripson's sakes! All right, I got it. This game's the worst.
Well, I kind of led you astray too.
Yeah, that's all right, Schneidy. It's not your fault. Like I always say, let's blame Lathan. You know.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so if I go in the door of the workshop, I'm trying to remember, is the stuff on the left side or the back wall? Straight ahead. Straight ahead back wall? Left side.
To the left side. Left side. Yep.
Okay. Is there a certain number of boxes you want, or do you want me to really just, like, go to town?
Go to town. What I usually do is I do a box, or no, I do so like it would be a box and then a workbench. So like so 2 boxes high, and then a workbench which takes up 2 spaces. Then another set of crates, 2 boxes high, and then a workbench. So alternate like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm in it to win it. I'm doing it.
There you go.
The funny thing is that none of these workbenches are going to work. And that's just because that's how they did it.
I think if you're in the dev mode or dev menu, you can make you can put ones that work down. I think.
I don't know. I went in there and the only workbenches are the random helper one.
I might have changed it. Not sure.
There we go.
I also don't like having 2 rows in the prefab editor. 1 row is sufficient. 2 is just too many. Just one too many. It's just one too many.
Removing those. I did do 2, right? Yes. Okay.
All right.
I did that right. There we go. And then we go Z from there. To there. Bingo.
All I hear is torches. How many torches you got down there?
Ramp down.
I
Beautiful.
put a bunch of torches so I could see while I work.
Good lord.
Puck, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let's just do this here. Right from there to 1, 2.
Now I'm adding more.
There.
There.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Holy moly!
Huh?
Got 2 towers left. 2 more to go.
Are you copying them or no?
No, I can't.
Oh no.
Yeah, because they're all on.
Separate. They're all mirroring each other. So.
Yeah.
Oh. Fun times had by all.
Okay. You know, why is this?
And Savin totally owes us for that. Sheesh. Just kidding. All right, let me see here. I gotta bring this here video up. How do I all right, let's here.
All right. Gonna have to do this manually. Unless, will it let me Z here now? Yes, okay. Whoa. Z to there to there, and then boom. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Let's keep going.
Oh. Oh, okay. You've got you. All right. I see. Oh, whoops. I see what you did there. I love when I accidentally switch screens and then blow a hole in the wall. You know. Par for the course. Well, scolding. All right. Let me. One map.
Hey, you got 1 bill over here. Nice.
Schneidy got one built?
Schneider, you
Yeah.
built something?
He's copying the tower.
Oh, good
Nice.
Good
job.
job, Schneidy. Good job.
Yay me!
Yay!
You're moving up in the world.
You're doing it block by block. I can show you how to do it easier if you want to do.
Yeah, I tried and like I just fumbled it. It was like a monkey and a football, so I think I'll stick with this.
All right, okay.
Monkey in a football.
There's a saying. I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay. Is it inappropriate?
Yes, it's very inappropriate.
Yeah.
I think I know what you mean.
Listen, I don't,
You
because,
know.
you know, I'm just an idiot most of the time.
All right. I've got all the inner walkways done, or rampways done.
The innards? Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
missed this here. So let's get this here.
Boy, am I really torching it up in here.
Torquing it up.
No, torching. Not really torquing it up in here. When have I ever...
I don't know. That's what it sounded like.
Get out of here.
I'm just going with it.
You're the worst. Oh, you know what? I have this fancy option that I can paint all sides. There we go. You smarty pants. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm the
See
decorator
if I
portion of this
can.
stream.
All right.
This is where I'm most at home. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, I kind of wish that Sabin would say, "Hey, Ninja, if you wanted to, go ahead and do a little a light painting." But it's fine if you want it all steel. That's cool. I'm on board.
Well, it's Castle Steel, so it's gotta be.
I know.
It's gotta-
I know. I'm just saying,
in the
if
name.
you wanted,
It's in the name.
If you wanted to say, hey, listen, the inside could be a little spruced up.
Oh yeah,
But no.
absolutely. No,
I'm not gonna do that.
I am all for. So like the out, I don't mind the. I kind of like the outside looking like
Well, sure. No,
steel.
I'm not gonna mess
But
with
no,
that.
inside, go for it. Yeah, I say go for it.
Savin, what kind of windows would you like?
Then probably
Because you
bulletproof
just had
glass. I would
you
guess.
you just had like glass, like that we couldn't have back on the console, which was nothing.
Right.
So I'd like to do something glass-wise.
Yeah, I would say.
What?
I would say bulletproof glass would probably be the way to go.
Appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh my lord!
All right.
If I
I'm gonna have to.
I'm
Come
gonna
out
lose my
here.
mind. No, I just it's absurd.
There. To here. Oh. Alright. Let's bring that up. One. There we go. Now.
Really?
Excellent. There we go. So if I remember right, this was like this. There we go. There we go. Excellent. And then here, I'm actually going to need to remove from here to here.
Help us. Bulletproof glass?
What about it?
Where? Where is it? Is it in the blocks again? Because everything's a block now?
Is it
Next to the
security
glass.
I typed in glass.
Did you
Should
type in
I?
security glass?
I don't know.
No. I typed in glass and like,
That was security glass.
well, it might be security glass, but where? Like because there's so many sections that I can't find.
What are you looking for, Ninja?
I'm just looking for the glass.
Glass? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, the bulletproof glass.
Iron spikes.
I feel like it's just like somehow in a cube somewhere. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's what's happening. I will bring up my steel cubes and go to the shape menu and say, oh, well, there you are.
Did you find it?
No, I didn't. I'm just talking to myself like, oh, hey, watch you do this.
Yeah,
and
okay.
then-
If you just type in glass, there's a bulletproof glass block that is has that you can access the shape menu.
Glass. I'm typing in glass and not finding anything. What should I be in? The basic?
Unclick all the options so that that brings up everything.
Okay. Wait.
And then also at the top, make sure I always turn dev blocks on.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Here, you know what I can do? Where you at?
I don't.
Where you at?
I'm
I
in
see
the.
ya. I'm coming to you.
Wait. How
there
do
you
I
are.
turn it all off?
Click that.
All right, here.
Click
here.
what?
Click the top. Click that.
Click the.
There, now type it in.
Oh, see, it's my. Oh boy, I tell you.
There's some if you need them, I've got them right there for you too.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a big old stupid. My bad.
Okay.
Listen, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. I have no excuses other than I haven't done this in forever.
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 Forever. That's a great movie.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it is.
Indeed. We watched that with the kids, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. I was gonna say.
Wendy Peppercorn.
Yep.
I mean, he nailed it, you know? Literally.
Yes.
Sorry.
he
Inappropriate. Inappropriate. My bad. See, Schneidy, this is why, you know, you're all like, oh, I'll tell you later. Nah, whatever. Alright.
Oops. That's not
I
what
mean-
I meant to do.
I'm taking some liberties
God
with where
damn.
windows are just because, you know. I hate how these look soapy. The
Look
bullet-
what? Soapy?
They look
Oh,
soapy. Like
yeah.
the bulletproof glass, it's just, ugh.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
I don't know why they did that either. You might as well put up the 70s corn glass, you know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The green? Everybody knows what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do too. Well, maybe not. I don't know how often Schneidy actually builds in this game. If at all. Right, Schneidy?
Right. Dang it.
Oh, darn it. Hate when I do that. Alright. There's that one there. And there we go. Beautiful. Two down. Two to go. Alright, I'm going to have to do this in a couple of stages here. So oop. Just for now. There we go. Okay. And now I can go from here all the way back down over here. Boom. Beautiful. And I think I gave myself enough room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Nope. There we go. And then we can get rid of that one there. And that one there. Okay. Boom. Boom. There we go. There's the pit of spikes there. A beautiful. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I think this is the last one. I'm working on the ramps, just so the rest of the team knows.
Ah.
All right.
How are you guys all doing?
Fantastic.
Getting there.
Getting these towers done.
I'm staying occupied.
That sounds fishy. I feel like he's just standing there posing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Alright.
That's okay,
Oh.
Shane. It's what we told you to do.
Start at the bottom.
Yeah.
Start at the bottom. All the way back down. to there.
Whoops.
And fill it in. Boom. Beautiful.
Oh.
Let's finish this off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. That's hard work. Now let's go back to this.
There we go. Beautiful. Get rid of that bad boy. And we go corner to corner.
Shoot. Wrong. Ah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There. There. And there it is. So all four of the outside entrances are done with their ramps and their spike pits. The only thing we have left to do is add in the lettering, and the walls are actually completely done.
Pretty nice.
I mean, we minus like throwing in the torches and that kind of thing. But that's all extra. And then all of the doors leading to the actual castle, and all of those ramps are also completed. Excellent. All right. Oh, nice. Looking good. Yep. Workbench room. Beautiful. Kitchen room. Dining area. And this will be the bedroom.
Where the magic happens.
All right. Let's take a quick peek at...
Does that every time.
Yep, that is looking almost perfect. Looking good. Looking good.
Yeah, I think we got these towers down. Pretty good.
Savin, I hate to break it to you, but the water trick doesn't work anymore, so I'm just gonna put an empty corner here if you want me to, or I can just not put it in. It's up to you.
I'm sorry. What was that, Ninja?
Because the water trick doesn't work anymore, does it?
I don't know.
It won't in Alpha 21. No. No.
Yeah. So, I mean, there it is. So.
But I mean, we're still in Alpha
Still
20, so.
Yeah, you still fill it. You can
Will
fill
it
it
work?
with water.
Yeah, it'll work now.
Should I use just water block? I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's being used.
Or
Okay.
just grab a bucket. You can grab buckets of water too.
All right. Okay, go. We got the good
Water
old.
block probably work quicker.
So I see a lot of OSHA violations still.
OSHA violations?
Yeah.
Schneidi, do you have to be a?
Debbie Downer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck,
You have
man?
to be a Debbie Downer, dude?
This is a zombie apocalypse, man.
I'm just looking out for,
For what?
because there
For
could be like
OSHA.
fines and stuff. No, for our, if we get fined for this stuff. Look at this, like I just fell.
You're ridiculous.
Because there's no railing to keep you safe.
Yeah.
Would it make you, Schneidy, would it make you feel better if there was a railing?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
It sounds like it does.
No,
think
it
it
doesn't.
does.
That's just being smart.
I think Schneidi should be fired.
All right.
He doesn't.
Well,
He doesn't have the company's best interest at heart here.
we'll leave it up to the
Think about
chat.
it,
We'll
totally
let the
did.
chat, make the final
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah.
Should we add in the railings to make to make Schneidi feel better so he doesn't?
Or should we just fire Schneidi?
Or should we fire Schneidi?
I mean, those are your two options.
A
That-
common complaint in the Galactic Empire. Oop. Hold on one second, guys.
See, look, I just sprained my leg. Owie, owie.
Oh no, gee Willikers, better call OSHA.
Sorry, guys.
Well, first I gotta go to the hospital
took a-
first. Yeah, look that.
Oh
then we
yeah,
can-
you have to go to the hospital first. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Uh
we
huh.
can get a hold of OSHA.
Yeah. Sure thing.
See, and this there's always one. There's always one. He's gonna.
What are you talking? I'm
Always
looking out for
one.
our best
He
interest.
hurts
Like, we can get in
himself.
trouble for this.
Then he files a complaint.
Uh-huh.
Then
Yep.
he gets sits at home on workman's comp.
Collects
for
unemployment,
months,
yep.
for months
Yep.
on end.
Oh,
While
you
the
know
rest
it.
of us have to pick up the work, all the slack.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's a pretty good idea.
Totally fired, Schneidi.
See, in the original design, this walkway wasn't even here. So, in my defense, the original
true.
design didn't need the railways on the walkway because there was no walkway, and there were railings on the.
Yeah, but I think it's a good addition, though. Really.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
True story.
Let's see.
Is that all the spikes there is?
Bradley says, always fire someone after the work is done.
True. That's good. That's
True.
Valid. Yep.
Yep. So once this building project is complete, then we'll deal with Schneidi.
Yeah.
Lance says both. Fire him and don't add the railings.
Yeah, and
Um,
if you wait till the end, I'll have the weekend to cool off, so I don't get mad about it.
Old Crow, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya.
Oh yeah. I like Old Crow. It makes me giggle.
Didn't you have spikes all the way around? Because I knew you had the cone spikes that they took out.
Yeah, the log spikes.
Those were super cool, and I was expecting to see that when I started playing this game, but they didn't have them. But okay, yeah, you are putting. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, didn't Schneidi get fired? So why is he asking questions? But
I thought it wasn't fired till the end.
oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We still need you. My bad.
Yeah, shh. Ninja.
Yeah, we need
Wait.
we need his eye candy.
Ninja,
Sorry.
Keep that on the DL, all right? All right.
I didn't say anything.
We gotta
I
wait
don't know
until Friday, so he doesn't cause an incident. At the end of the day on Friday is when we can make this all happen. Okay? So just until then, shh.
Gotcha. I'm on board. My bad. My bad.
Oh, I love it. All right, boom. There we go. And here to here. Excellent. Yes, in the original version, guys. I missed the log spikes so much. They were so much
I know.
fun. So much fun.
When I started playing this game, it was mainly because my buddy and I were watching Vertigo and Neebs Gaming.
Yep.
And that was one of the things that I expected to see because in all the playthroughs we watched, they had those cool spikes. And we started playing. We started playing in 19, so apparently they'd taken it out right before that.
Yep.
So we were like, where are these spikes at? So it took us a minute to figure out that they had taken them out. we were pretty disappointed because we were like, those look so cool.
Yeah. See,
Spikes.
what I had on the original design was the log spikes on the walls here. They were pointy out, the pointy end out. But then on the floor, underneath the drawbridge, they were upside down, so pointy end down, and they would still deal just as much damage and slow down the zombies.
But they looked, the way you had them up against the wall, the way you could orient them, they looked better than like the top row here, the kind of floating, so it kind of kills the immersion a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's a bummer. Whereas the old log ones look like they were just like coming straight out of the wall.
yeah.
Like they're actually part of the wall. All right. Should we start with the lettering? I want to at least get the.
Sure.
Do you
I can do that.
Do you want to
I
help?
have the letters on me.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I got them. I got them.
Do you want to start on that? I'm not as worried about the decorations, like putting all the tables and chairs and that kind of thing in.
Right.
As long as we can get the structure pretty much recreated, and then maybe add in a few things here and there, like somebody said something about railings. I don't know. We can maybe add those in.
We don't listen to that person. Right, Schneider?
Uh-huh.
Somebody had that idea, but I don't know if they work here anymore, so.
Yeah. I feel like they were probably let go.
Yeah. They've moved on to find other opportunities.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kinda
did
what
I
I
finish
suspected.
up all... Hold on. Did I finish up all these towers? I don't think I did.
I put the floors in. I didn't put the ladder going up to them or nothing.
So, okay, you have the ladder here. Okay. I'll do that. I'll finish this up. Let's just do it the easy way here. Boom. There. Instead of going one block at a time. Alright.
There you go.
Let's see if we got this one here. That's what I thought. Alright, so then it is going to be... There we go. Alright, so then if we go from there to... 1, 2, boom, right there. Alright. And then boop. Excellent. Wait, did I do that right? 1, 2, ladder. Okay, yep. And we'll get over here. Let's see here. Also, sorry, Savin, I'm not building us a castle in Alpha 21. Well, we have we have an idea that we may be I may be bringing back a castle in Alpha 21, so I may have that one, Old Crow. I may have that. There we go. Boom. There we go. Ladder. All the way up. I think that's all of them, right?
What does it say? Abandon all hope.
Z's
who enter
who
here.
enter
Okay,
here.
got it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. I have an apostrophe I can use.
Oh, nice. That is
Apostrophes?
that is
Oh,
an
yeah.
addition that did not have access to in the original.
That's right.
What do you need an apostrophe for?
I don't need it for this, but I'm just saying in general. I forgot about it. Listen, Schneidi, when you're thinking of mall names, sometimes you need an apostrophe, okay? And I never had any until just now, because I forgot that we had them in Alpha 20. Whoops. All right, abandon all hope, Z's who enter here. Got it.
All right. Let me go through some more of the chat here. Lance says, traitors, fire him immediately. What immersion, it's a zombie game. When is the new alpha coming out? No word yet. We're getting close, though. I'm still thinking it's going to be June this month. Oh, we're in the... Holy crap, it's already June.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's June.
Yep.
Holy crap. Lance says, but genuine question, will they update the gun models and animations in the next-gen version? Because the current guns in 7 days on Xbox One, they are very jank. Yes! The weapons in the new console version are going to be completely different. In many, 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 many ways. That's actually one of the videos that I'm working on, is contrasting the weapons from the current version to the new version. It's very, very different. The weapons in the current console version are pretty basic. You've got, and there aren't very many of them. Whereas the new version, they're either a 3 or 4 tiered system of each of the weapon types, which is cool. So, and they look, I wouldn't say they look more realistic, but they do look better, for sure. All right. Let's see. As long as the new castle is odd number of blocks, this whole stream is setting off my OCD. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry,
that
dude.
Can't be helped.
Yeah. The original design was 100 by 100, so I should have, you know what, that's again that was my fault. I wish I had more time. I would have loaded up the actual save that Castle Steel is on, because I still have it, and gone in and mapped out everything and gotten all the dimensions right, and because I messed something up here, because I could have swore it was all perfectly straight and in line. But it's close, guys. It's close. So if we go back here, we get like the full view.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It's close. It's close to what we originally did. Kelly asks, will your streamer weekend be single player, or are you allowed to bring your team in? Well.
Well, that's not an interesting question.
Very interesting question.
Weird.
And I will say
I might
that
also have been wondering that.
during
Same question.
streamer weekend, I plan to do both, single player and multiplayer. How we go about that, you guys will just have to wait and see. Once they do an announcement, I'll make a video. Once they actually do the official announcement, I'll make a video kind of filling you in on everything that I have planned. But yeah, there may be some familiar faces joining in the stream, so it won't be just me all the time. This looks really good. Looks really good.
Yeah, it's symmetrical. I'm above it. Everything's very symmetrical. It's just the fact that it's off by 1 block because of is not odd.
And if you didn't know that, you probably wouldn't notice, really.
No,
Yeah.
not really. Up above, it looks very symmetrical.
Yeah.
Because you really can't. You really can't notice. You don't notice. So.
Looks good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm happy.
I painted the letters to make them look menacing. I hope that you don't mind.
I do. I totally mind. I'm pissed off. I'm gonna rage quit right now.
I can't.
No,
That can't be. It can't be helped at this point.
they look awesome, Ninja. They look awesome.
Sheesh.
That was a good idea because it stands out more.
Yeah.
And the
That's what
zombies
I
can really
thought.
read it.
See,
Yeah.
when I did the original Castle Steel, guys,
They probably didn't have a lot of
We
it.
didn't have paint. I don't
Yeah,
think.
probably didn't. Anyway.
the
Nice.
options were very, very limited, and plus I wasn't really focused too much on aesthetics. I just wanted, To be honest, guys,
Functionality.
I just wanted to build a giant castle. I just wanted to build a giant castle. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of medieval crap. Even my membership tiers are all medieval themed. So, oh, you want to make sure and leave at least one space next to the doorway, Ninja.
What?
Ooh, kitchen.
Oh, for the E?
Yeah, see how you want to shift this over at least one, just because we have the torches that go around
Okay.
all the
my bad.
doorways. Beautiful. Yeah, so my goal, guys, was just to build a giant. I wanted to build a giant castle. I've told the story before, but I was playing Fallout 4, and the building system was like, ooh, this is, it's cool. It's kind of something different, something new. But it was very limiting, and I'm like, you know what? I really want a game that allows me to build. I want to build a giant castle, darn it. A giant castle in the zombie apocalypse. Although any apocalypse, Fallout 4 is not, it's a nuclear apocalypse, but I wanted to build a giant castle. So I started doing research. Okay, what are games that are coming out? It's going to have like a really extensive building system. And then I heard about 7 Days to Die, and I'm like, ooh, that sounds like it could be cool. So when it came out, I got it. And yeah, even though this wasn't the first big build I made, this was actually one of the later big builds that I made. It was really the reason. Having the ability to build a giant castle was pretty much the reason for me getting into 7 Days to Die.
Can you still get the console version on the old platform? I mean, can you still buy it? Is it still available to buy, or did they?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can still purchase it.
Yeah.
It's on the Game Pass right now for
Yeah,
Xbox.
I know.
Huh.
And you can still find copies in the stores.
Huh. Interesting.
Now we didn't get there's a few things that we didn't get added in, like what did I call it? The Shopo Steel, basically the garage. We didn't get the garage added
Oh,
in.
yeah. Nope.
The farm, little 15 by 15 area farm, we didn't get that added in, but that's okay.
Listen, farming sucks.
Yeah, farming.
now,
Yeah.
So, it'd be blasphemous to add in such a beautiful thing that is useless. That's what I say.
But I think for 3 hours, this is not a bad job. This is pretty darn sweet. We got pretty close.
Yeah. The second level to do yet. I don't know.
This took me literally, okay, so on the world that I built this in, I maxed out the time. So it was 120-minute days. And I was on day 118 in game.
Yeah.
So that's what, 236 hours?
Yeah. And that's all by
And that's all, yeah, all by hand. No creative menu, no console commands.
Yeah, that takes a while.
Yeah. But it was, I had to learn the game first, so it was my big project after I learned how to navigate the console world of 7 Days to Die. Beautiful.
Yeah. Pretty neat. I love it.
All right, so let's start wrapping up, guys. Let me do a quick rundown again of the console version, what we know. So the Fun Pimps have announced that a new console version is in the works. It will be releasing on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S systems. They are hoping that they can release it in conjunction with the Alpha 22 update for PC. Initially, it's going to be, I think, 4-player co-op, but eventually they would like it to be full crossplay across all the systems, so you can play multiplayer and much more multiplayer. Expand that a lot more than the initial release. But other than that, that's pretty much all we know. So be on the lookout, guys, because I'm going to continue the series of videos where I go through the differences. We didn't touch on a lot of them today because we just got so fixated on building, or at least I did.
I know I did.
Yeah. But
I know.
there's going to be a lot of changes. So for all the console players out there, yeah, you're going to be in. It's a night and day difference between the current version and what the new version is going to offer. So be on the lookout. I've got a whole series of videos coming out. The first one I've already released, and I'm working on more. I want to go through each of the major systems to let all of the console players know right now. All the current console players, let them know what to expect with the new console version, because like I said, it is completely different and it will take a lot of getting used to. So I want to make that transition to the newer version as smooth as possible. All right, hold on one second, guys.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that. I am back. So yeah, Castle Steel, looking good. Minus some of the things they removed from the game.
Yeah, I don't know why they took the log spikes
That's so
out.
dumb.
Ridiculous.
They were just in last alpha, but then they took them out
Yep.
completely.
Yep. Very nice.
Yep.
Awesome. Let's go through chat a little bit more, and then we will wrap things up. Nova Infinity, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Aaron, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Nova says, I wonder if they will update or delete the old version of the console, though. No, it's going to be its own standalone game. So the 1.18 update that was released back in December of 2017, that is more than likely going to be it for the current console version.
Yeah.
The new version is going to be just that, a new standalone game. All right, let's keep on rolling. So, has anyone said anything about the Steam Deck 7 Days to Die? I'm jumping in here. I don't have a Steam Deck. I've heard that people are pretty happy with the Steam Deck. That I've heard it's gotten some good reviews. But how 7 Days performs on the Steam Deck, I don't know. Teddy says, I'm playing right now with 8 peeps at 60 and no lag. Oh, nice. Nice. PC version, the frame rate is spotty on previous gen. Trying to get used to it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even though optimization still has a long way to go, the PC version is a lot further down that road than the console version.
That's for sure.
All right. Is the version I'm playing going to be the console? I guess that would be... if you're talking about the Steam Deck? I would assume it would be playing the Steam version, which would be the...
This current one, yeah.
Yeah, Alpha 20 right now, going into Alpha 21, so... All right, well, let me go through and say thank you again to the to my guests and for helping me build this, awesome castle. So let's do the rundown here. So ladies first, Ninja, where you at, Ninja? Where you at?
I'm right here. I'm up here.
I'm gonna find you.
I'm right here, up here,
I
up
find
in
you.
the sky.
I see you. I see you.
I think I got all 4 sides with the words, so nailed it.
Nice. That was my my logo. I slapped that saying on pretty much every big build I made in the console version.
Good deal. Hey, you have to have a motto. That's what I say.
Yep, absolutely. So Ninja, thanks again for joining, and I
Most
really
welcome.
appreciate
Thanks for having me.
really appreciate all your help building this and just chit-chatting about the console. I've been getting really nostalgic about the console version. It's been crazy.
Yeah, I know. Listen, that's where we started.
Yeah. There's so much about it that I miss. But don't get me wrong. The PC version has its bonuses too. But I still miss the good old days of console.
Yeah, I really missed that time when Captain left me to a bear
Oh, stop
on
it.
my second day.
My God.
Just,
Never
you
gonna
know,
let me live that down.
Three hours. I
down.
was hoping that
Yeah.
fingers crossed. Like
Good
we're gonna
Lord.
make it through a stream without that being brought up. I was like, we're right at the end.
Never.
God damn it.
Never.
Oh,
boy.
Captain, I'm sorry,
He
man.
will
I'm
never
sorry.
live it down.
I know. Good Lord.
You're the one that did it. I don't know it.
So, Captain,
But thanks for having me.
oh, you're quite welcome, Ninja. I love having you guys on the streams. Captain, thank you again for joining. You did
Yeah, no problem.
probably a good majority of all the big work here. So, and thanks for teaching us the tips, man. Those like how to level out the ground. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah. Pretty handy. I like that one.
Yeah. And once Alpha 21 drops, you might be seeing a lot more of the Whisker Biscuits because I've got an idea for kind of a big build project that I'm trying to rope them in on. So.
Well, hey, maybe we'll invite you to help with the mall revamp.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Simon.
Too, so.
that would be sweet. Sneak peek.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Because,
Well-
I got duped into doing another freaking level. And then Kelly was like, gee, do you think you can make it like what is it, Infested? Is that the new quest?
yeah, the infestation quest.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
infestation.
Yeah.
Jesus. Could you
Oh,
imagine
can you
the
also
mall?
add that? And I was like, sure, why not?
Could you imagine the mall infestation quest? Oh, dear Lord.
Seriously.
It
might happen.
Kelly might be rethinking his life choices. No lie there. Just saying.
Awesome.
You should-
And of
Yes.
course, last but not least, Mr. Eye Candy himself. Schneidi. Thanks for joining the stream, brother.
Yeah, I mean, considering this is probably my last one.
Well, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. What? Why would it be
Yeah.
your last one?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
the hell?
I don't know. There's a whole lot of accusations flying around. Someone just brings up a little safety concern because they're just concerned about everybody else, and all of a sudden fire word gets thrown around.
I don't remember anybody. No, see, no.
I don't remember that at all.
Nope, I don't remember anybody saying.
I remember.
I don't remember that at all. I don't remember that. Doesn't
Nope.
ring a bell. Doesn't ring
No.
a bell.
No.
Doesn't
Nope.
ring-
I did
Squirrel.
not I did not request the firing of anyone. I don't know.
Yeah, and I didn't ask I didn't ask the chat if we should. No,
No.
that.
Nope.
Never happened.
I don't see any. I see no record of it.
No,
So
none at all. None at
Yeah.
all.
yeah. Listen, guys, it's past my bedtime, so
Yeah.
just kidding.
Thanks for having me, Savage.
Thanks for joining, brother. Really do appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining. Thanks for participating in chat, or if you just watched in the distance, I appreciate each and every one of you. Huge shout out to Shannon and Kelly, awesome mod extraordinaire. Thank you very much for doing such a good job, guys. Appreciate you both. If you missed any of the stream and you want to catch up, I will be posting the replay onto Savin's World Live on Sunday. So you can get anything that you may have missed. Excellent. And again, I kind of, about 10 minutes in or 20 minutes in, stopped talking about the console version and just built.
Yeah.
Because
That's how it goes when you start building.
it is so distracting, man. You just want to get
Yeah.
there and get stuff done. Oh, that's why I love the
tough.
building in 7 days. You can just lose yourself
Yeah.
in it. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, it's
so
great.
good.
We
So-
spent entire days just.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's it. That's all we did.
So for those of you guys who are looking to learn the differences between the current console and the new console, be on the lookout for my new video series. I'll be going over all of the systems in 7 days and pointing out the differences, just so all the current console players can get used to what's to come, because it's different, man. It is night and day different. It's gonna be awesome. All right, I think we're going to wrap things up. Again, thank you, everybody. I had a blast. Awesome night. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in Savin's world. Oop, hold on a second. Hold on. We gotta get the we gotta end on the far shot here. Get it all in here. There we go. Get it centered. There we go. That's not bad. That's a good little shot. Oh, here. You know what? I'm going to do this. Boop. There we go. Get my hand out of the way, too. Oh, castle steel, baby. Oh, I love it. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. Have a great night, everyone, and we will see you next time.